Okay, kids, here we are. It's Sunday morning. It's that time again. It's not really that time again. It's 6:52. We normally start at 7 o'clock, but, I'm awake. I'm ready to go. It's a sunny UK afternoon to you, Rachel Scuzzi. David Donnelly, one of our favorites, is here. And, ladies and gentlemen, world-renowned artist Joe Soren. Holy smokes. We love this guy. And if you don't know who Joe Soren is, well, this is just one. There's a number of books Joe's put out. He's very shy, I think, maybe a little self-effacing. Joe doesn't like to.
He's been involved in some projects, and then maybe his main book.
He's just doing stuff, man. Yeah. He's good. We love him. And so anyway, Joe Soren with us today as well. Ramoga's here. It's like a romper room, isn't it, kids? The host is there, and I see Billy and Johnny. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there, by the way. Happy Father's Day, American Father's Day. I think they do it differently in England. Speaking of dads, Tony, do from the trunk. I don't even know if Tony is a dad. I assume he's a dad, but maybe he's not. I don't know. Yeah, you're so sweet, Rach. I'm adorable. Anyway, thank you, Joe. And we're thrilled to have you here, man. It's like Scott Wheeler, you people that accomplish things, David Donnelly. So many of you. Leon Finstag. He's a celebrity. Finstag, when are you going to come on my frickin' TV show, man? When are you coming on? Leland Finstag, Esquire. Get the hell up here. James Farley, controversial but lovable. He's our guy. And Hatfield 7, the Hatfield 7's in. Good morning. Happy Father's Day, dads. Attaboy. Speaking of Attaboy, that's a song by really the main focus today. Yeah, Dad, I got 3 fine sons and 8 grandkids. What a blessing. Your quiver is full, as the Bible likes to say. And there's the guy. There's the guy. Hey, he's my guy. He's your guy, too. I want him to be your guy. I got links galore up here with this guy. I'm putting a link out because hopefully we can get you for a little bit, First Boy on the Moon. We're going to do a draw later in the show, but if I can get David up, at least for the beginning part, and then I'm going to get him to pick a number between 1 and 1,000, whatever number, he's going to write it in the private chat. It's going to be written in the privy. You can type it right out there. So only he will know, and then I will tell the director what the hell it is, too.
Yeah.
You can even pop in and look. You can just pop in and look. And so here's the contest that we're doing. Today's title is what? Rachel's Super Fantastic Giveaway. Don't think the Japanese never taught us a thing or two about showbiz. Boy, oh boy, Japan coming off a big 4-0 victory against Tunisia in the World Cup. You people following the World Cup? I've been watching. I watched the highlights. I got to admit, I don't subscribe to cable television. That includes the sports. And I miss it to a certain extent. But I do realize in 2026, my attention span is not what it once was. And so I'm so used to consuming media in edible sound bites. I go clump, 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 chomp. And it's kind of like that. So, so I don't have the patience to sit through the whole game. They pass the ball. The AV Room Chris is with us. Happy Sunday. Hey, AV Room Chris, welcome aboard. AV Room Chris, you got a wrench, let me know. Joe Soren, thanks for the shout out, Scoozy. Atta girl. Atta boy. Woo, 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 woo. Atta boy. I think I'll play that one later for you for our collective edification. Anyway, the new album from First Boy on the Moon, the 3rd album from this artist, is called Demons. And we're giving away a copy of this album today, this morning. It's going to happen. I'm aiming for 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock this morning, we're going to do the draw. Hey, Rach, is your attention span what it once was? No, it's not at all, Loki. Bless you. Thank you for the question. Penetrating as always.
What about yours, Loki? He's the one who fell asleep.
Loki, you fell asleep during one of our better shows. Anyway, this is David Pedroche. He is First Boy on the Moon. Well, this is divine, quite frankly. Jay, how you doing? It's good to see you. I haven't seen you for a bit. Always happy to see your friendly Frankenzap, Ziggy thing. That cover is fire. Isn't it great? Isn't that freaking killer? Yeah, divine with all the attitude, the late Divine. I forget the real name of the actor who played her. Rich, you watch us kick Qatar 6-0? Yeah, I saw the highlights. And not bad for a hockey nation. Yeah, but hold on, Tim. Whoa, Susie, knocking the kitchen apart. Listen, she's throwing shit around. You're getting her fired up. You know, here's the deal, Tim. I don't really get excited over the soccer, Canada winning in soccer. And I probably wouldn't get that excited for Canada winning, anything. And the reason why I think is because we have a whole bunch of people from the Dominican and Haiti and Jamaica. And I forget where Jonathan David and, what's the other one? Davies, whatever him. These kids, they kind of parachuted into the country. And so, is it really Canada or is this more a victory for Caribbean football? I leave it for you to decide. But regardless, it is what it is. Sugo, sorry, that was sound of cast iron if you picked it up. Pots and plants of plenty. Apparently you did. So anyway, holy crap. Shish, I'm sleeping. Leave me what I am. I'm only sleeping. Divine was portrayed by the actor, the late, great Glenn Milstead. Glenn Milstead. Well, thank you, AV Room Chris. We appreciate your help here. Okay, I like this. I'm enjoying watching all the social media videos about foreigners loving on America and vice versa. Seeds of world peace, wonderful thing. I agree with you. For once, you and I are in agreement there, Lucky Jackson. Let's say no more. We'll have trouble. Even in Seattle, world peace in Seattle. Yeah, Seattle's a great town. I saw Pele play in Seattle. I actually went to Seattle in the 1970s and saw the legendary Edmundo Narantes Pele play football. And of course, Franz Beckenbauer, also late and also great. Franz Beckenbauer, they called him the Kaiser, der Kaiser, because of his control over the field. It was incredible. So I like Spore. I've always loved my Spore. This World Cup can go to hell. Congrats to Dutch for kicking our ass yesterday. Well, again, you got the same problem. What I saw were a whole bunch of African athletes that were parachuted into Holland to do the thing for you. You got all these Africans on the pitch, and then the camera pitches to the crowd cheering them on, and a whole bunch of, blonde-haired, blue-eyed kids. But that's the way it is. It's the new world. Okay, bye forever. Whoa, Loki, heading out? I want my $5. Keep increasing your dono. What a pay pig. What a letdown Loki turned out to be as a pay pig. We have James Farley is on the verge of bailing. He goes, oh, I can't stand Patreon. It's just a Loki show. And I go, oh, no. He goes, Rachel, I can't stomach. I just can't put up with it anymore. And I'm going, oh, no, James, no, not you. Not you. A2 brute. Anyway. We love Loki, but he's got to go. Hey, I saw two white guys on the field. Too funny. There you go. Attaboy. Attaboy. Anyway, so what's the deal? Oh, yeah, we got this going. If you don't want to be a Patreon, you're principle on principle, you're a Democrat, and you can't see your way to supporting Trump-loving ghosts, that's okay. But you can throw me $1, for the love of God. Simon, get up here. It's football. It's football Sunday fever, World Cup fever. Get up here. Holy smoke. Anyway, a whole bunch of stuff going on. Lots. So I want to do the contest a bit, so then we can return to it, okay? We're going to return to it. This guy I love, speaking of England, the pride of England himself, Anthony Audophilia is great. You love classical music? This cat knows his stuff. He's a conductor. He's educated at a good school. And he really knows his stuff. And he's a super sweet guy, and we love him. He's in tight, man. He's having a big fight with frickin' cancer, which we all hate. And not one of our lives is not touched by either ourselves or someone we know and love who's been affected by this horrific disease. Well, I'd love to see a cure for that. All right, my first guess may be my best guess because it's First Boy on the Moon. You're the reason for the season. I'm holding your latest album. So, David, in the private chat, I need you. Here's what we're going to lay out the rules for this. Very simple, real simple. Kids, you got to be subscribed to First Boy on the Moon. Now, you go over here, and there's a video here, and just go here, okay? Subscribe to First Boy on the Moon. It's really straightforward. You subscribe to this man right here, this good-looking kid. He's all-American, living in Fiji. He speaks a stumbling Swedish, from what I understand.
Yeah.
But he's LA born and raised, okay? Frickin' LA, one of the great cities. I love LA. LA, I love it. But here's the deal. Third album. Rach, this stream, quite frankly, is an absolute nightmare. Also, good morning. Good morning. We love you, Paul. How you doing, man? So anyway, this is the third album. Pick a number, kids, between 1 and 1,000. Okay, go drop Not right now. Hold on. Okay, well, whoa.
Holy.
Just shit. Let me hear me out.
You know they'll
Hear me
jump on
out. No, don't go nuts with your numbers here. I want you to go over Petrosia's channel, okay, and drop a thing on the First Boy on the Moon. I've dropped the link. Just go there, okay, on his latest video, whatever the latest one is. And pick a number between 1 and 1,000. You can even pick 1,000 or the number 1. It's 1 to 1,000. Okay. And you subscribe to David. Okay. It's really straightforward. First Boy on the Moon. Subscribe to that YouTube channel and put your number there. Put it there. I don't want to see it here. Put it there. And here's the deal. Also, I want you to go to the First Boy's Instagram. I got a link for that too. Hang on. Copy. I'm doing all the heavy lifting here, Sue, because we're a
I'm
team.
doing the YouTube one.
Okay, you got YouTube.
I got the YouTube.
Here we go. This is the First Boy on the Moon. Where's the link? Where's it? It's in the chat. I don't see it. Hang on. Don't panic. The last thing I want you to do is panic. Soren, you're available to win this album. I don't care where you are in this great old world of ours, this big blue marble. You can be in Fiji. I'm going to get this freaking album to you. I just don't care. I'm sending it. And this guy was kind enough to send it to me. He got all freaked out. I bought the album. This guy right here, the First Boy of the Moon, he's a very nervous First Boy of the Moon. He goes to the moon. He's not worried. Travels, goes to the moon. No fear. Trying to get his third album in my hands. I ordered it. He goes, Rachel, it should be there by now. I freaked out. Rach, I get an email. Rach, I freaked out. What happened? I've sent you another copy of the album. So
Pin his YouTube and Instagram to the top.
I can't pin both. I can only pin one unless you leave a comment with a double link in it, if that's even possible. Joe Sword, subscribe. Okay, Joe, here's the other thing. Leave a comment and pick a number between 1 and 1,000 on both his Instagram and on his YouTube. And then put the number both on the Instagram. Pick two numbers. If you do both, if you subscribe to Instagram and YouTube, you're going to get 2 entries. You're a cheapskate. You go, I have only so much to links to subscribe to in my life, Rachel. I refuse to do YouTube. I'm only doing Instagram. Fine. Be like that. But at least subscribe one and then put down the number. Okay. And when we see, and say something like Rachel sent me, so we know what the hell's going on. We know where she's coming from. Anyway, and then we're going to look at the end of the show. Not even at the end of the show. David, we're going to pull in 2 hours' time. We're going to pull it. Now, what if, I hear you ask, what if there's 2 people pick the same number? Then we're going to re-out it, redo it, and then you're going to have to pick another number. Okay?
So there's my comment with both links.
Okay, hang on. There, it's pinned. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what you want right here. This is for the money. Okay? Well, maybe not money, but it's as good as gold. This is an amazing album. I think it's his best. They're all good. They're all great, in fact. But this is the greatest of the great. And you got to be happy as an artist when you keep improving with each album out. But this is just hit after hit. You put this thing on, and you're going to be bopping, dancing, bopping. It's 1985 all over again with some new 2026 moxie. It's got it all going.
So I'll see if to put a number in the private chat.
Okay, David, let's put a number in the private chat. Scoozy wants to take a peek. Give me a number, and it can be 1. It can be 1,000 or anything in between, but you got to pick a number.
Yeah, but where's my private? Oh, here.
Chuck, you can. I pay no attention to your number. Okay, I pay no attention to your number, Chuck. You got to go to David's channel on his latest video, whatever the hell his latest thing you put up. Okay, David's multi-talented. First boy on the moon could have put himself on the toilet and just filmed it. I don't know, whatever it is. But tell the number. Go, Rachel sent me. It's Chuck. It's Chuck T.
Okay.
Okay, we have our number.
I'm
The
writing
number
it
is
down
just
on a piece of
appeared.
paper.
Scoozy's in the background. We have seen that number not to be revealed until 9 o'clock. Then I will reveal.
Okay.
I will
Number
reveal. Yeah.
is written down.
The number's written down.
It's in this box.
So I need you kids to go over. Okay, the number is written down.
Be opened until I'll put
We'll
it over
open
here.
the box
We'll
Yeah.
open it till 9.
at 9 a.m. Pacific.
Say it's fine.
It's 2 hours. So I commented both with a number Rachel sent me. Fingers crossed. That's right. So you get two numbers because you went to both locations. You go to one location, you can only give me one number. Okay? I'm
My
sorry.
number is 29. Don't anybody tell your number.
Joe, I don't care about your number. You got to put your number over on the Instagram and on the other thing. Artists are very creative. He does his work in paint and oil and stuff. Oh, Sue, you've got an announcement about your paints. Sue was telling me about her creamy paint feeling of her what?
The Old Holland paints are
Old
amazing.
Holland. If you are an aspiring artist, ladies and gentlemen, you want to buy yourself a set of Old Holland paints. Them Dutch masters, they knew their way around a crayon.
People
All
can
right.
throw their number in the chat if they want.
Yeah.
At 9 when we do the draw.
Yeah, everything is going swimmingly. You're freaking right, man. It's going great. So, David, I love you. First Boy on the Moon. I love the title of the band. I love your music, ladies and gentlemen. I am wearing the in t-shirt format the very first album and the de facto logo of First Boy on the Moon. And, ladies and gentlemen, you could be fortunate enough to win one yourself. And and there's the First Boy on the Moon. It's the lyrics. It's a story of First Boy on the Moon.
I've got a problem though. People can't enter if they see the private chat.
That's
come up on the
okay.
screen?
Yeah, no. They won't be able to see it because they can only see what happens after. As soon as they come in, they won't see it. They'll
can
only
the
see
private
what
chat.
happened. They can't. They'll only see the private chat once they arrive. Anything that happened prior to is gone for them.
Oh, I didn't realize.
Yeah.
that.
Rachel, is that
Yeah.
all you needed? You just needed the number from me. Do I have to do anything else?
No.
You have to look good. You have to
And you
sound
can
even better.
Come back at 9 o'clock.
And you can come back at 9 in a couple hours if you want. You don't have to hang up
Okay.
here.
Okay. I just want to make sure all the technical stuff is.
The technical stuff is done.
Hey,
I got to
guys,
get them shirts. Mark, we're selling them.
Hey, what is 1,000 number? What if nobody gets the number?
Then we have a shoot off. Whoever's closest to the number.
Okay.
So we look at all the numbers
Oh.
and do some basic math. Whoever's closest.
Sue, did I screw up?
No,
Did I
No,
get-
you did perfect.
you were perfect. Don't
Oh,
make
okay.
guitarists think about math. Just create beautiful music. That's all we're asking from you. And
Yeah.
look good. Look good
Don't
doing it.
complicate for the artist. You know, the right brain.
By the way,
What's
you
that?
got to pin my message.
Your
comment.
message is pinned.
Okay.
Okay. Sad Bums goes, my number is 555 512 444 6764. Call me daddy. Happy Father's Day, Sad Bum.
There's no pinned message.
Bill Codville, we love you. It's pinned in the chat here, I guess.
No, it's not.
Well, I pinned it right here in the chat.
It's not pinned on YouTube.
Yeah, okay. Just wait. Okay, now I
I
go
can do it.
show.
I'll do it.
Hold on. Yeah, you do it.
I'll
You
do
go. Here,
Don't
see, here it
worry
is. Susie's Ghost. I picked it because it's saying show on stream. Okay, there. What is this? I don't want this.
I can do it.
All comments I want. Anyway, it's so good to see everybody. David, do you like Superman? Are you a Superman fan? Do you like Superman at all?
I like the vintage Superman. We had a channel called KDOC in Orange County in the 80s.
Yeah.
And they played reruns of the old black and white Superman, and I used to love watching that. But yeah, educate me. What's cool? What should I know about Superman?
What's great about Superman is this is my lead in. I just want to show that my pedigree with the character. Superman, the animated series, is very well done. This is great. This is like a graphic novel, Superman Apocalypse, about Supergirl joining the team. And then I got this one with the Brainiac, right? I call Mazzy a Brainiac, smart but evil. 86-7. What a stupid comment, Maslow. Do better. You want to murder somebody? You got death in your heart, Maslow? Might be a good time for you to take a powder here first, boy. I'm going to take a chunk out of Maslow's ass. Listen here,
Hey.
Maslow. Yeah, go ahead.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys. I'm going to sign off. I'll check back later. I'll let you have fun now, Rachel. Thank you
Love
very
you.
much.
Love you.
you.
First,
Love
boy.
you too, Sue.
See ya.
First part of the month. We love him. We're going to play some of his music a little later in the show. Okay. First
Okay.
part of the month, ladies and gentlemen. And we hope you win. We hope you subscribe. We hope you win a thing. Holy
Get out of
smokes. Caesar's Ghost. Yeah. Okay. There it goes. He's a good guy. We love him. Okay. I'll go bigger. Full screen, right? The lusciousness. So yeah, we got Maslow. I got to take a chunk out of you. Happy Father's Day, Mazzy, with young Joseph. Rightly proud father, rightly proud dad. You done good work. Good genes, Norman. Good genes. Okay. And I just love Beetle Babe Jen. Holy moly. I looked up Old Holland paints on the Blick art supply page. Those are spendy. Well, you get what you pay for, Jen, right? You get what you pay for. But anyway, what I want to talk to you about is the thing. My restaurant friends have been using 86 for decades, meaning sold out. Yeah, I know that. It actually also means you're banned. You're kicked out from the restaurant. We're going to 86 you, so you're not welcome here. Your business is not welcome here. We're going to 86 you. Don't silence Mazzy. Well, we don't like doing that to Maslow. But I want to tell you a story before I bring the legend that is Norman Maslow up, because Mazzy's good for his show. We love him. But the reason I want to show you the Superman stuff is I was also a big fan of the TV series Smallville. And I was just watching a really, really engaging interview with Allison Mack. It was done about a year ago. Now, Allison Mack is the actress. She played the Watchtower. She played Chloe, a character called Chloe in Smallville. Smallville, if you don't know, is all about the adventures of Superboy. Tom, I think Wellington, something like that. Tom Weller played like Superboy, Clark Kent, the alien, the boy, the rise to Earth, spaceship, mom and dad, what is it, Zor-El, the wife. But anyway, it's so good that we have this amazing story. And so Allison Mack got it in real life. The actress got involved with this thing called the NXIVM cult. Okay. And there was ritual abuse and it was psychotic and there were problems. She went to jail. Anyway, she was on the Michael Rosenbaum show. And Rosenbaum's amazing. He played arch nemesis Lex Luthor in the Smallville. Superman's arch enemy is Lex Luthor, right? Gene Hackman played him in the Chris Reeve movie adaptations. So anyway, and it was a great show. And the premise was Clark is slowly gaining his Superman powers, the X-ray vision, the heat vision, the ability to fly, faster than a speeding bullet, more powerful than a charging locomotive, able to leap tall buildings, single bound, all that stuff. Yeah, the leader of that thing was sent to jail, correct? Well, she was too. Anyway, so it was a very revealing interview she did and the psychology of it. And Rosenbaum's a sweetheart and he's a nice guy. And he reached out to her when she was first arrested, when the first story first broke, and just kind of, I hope you're okay and everything. I'm sorry, this is all going down. It meant a great deal to her. And it's kind of like the lesson there is in society and in the news cycle and stuff. We're so easy as a culture and quick to judge people. And this is why I do on my own program, there's no such thing as a bad boy. You know, I have real compassion on this woman, even though she was an abuser in this cult. She did bad things. She used her power, and she used it for ill purpose. But is she any worse than any of the rest of us? And I would argue no. And I think it behooves us as a people, as a culture, in that global sense,
Well,
culture,
she has
humanity.
repented and turned her life around.
She's doing the best she can.
Yeah.
She's doing the best she can, is what I'm going to say. Is that darkness still in her? Probably. Okay, first, last, Rachel, you planning a reboot of Smallville? Rumors there's going to be Wax as a permanent. Okay, stop it. Let's not leave Wax alone. There's highly intellectual stuff. Not really. I think it's human. It's just, you watch. I have a lot of compassion on humanity, right? There, but for the grace of God, go I. Paul, you need to get out of there. Stop supporting goofballs. Something's going on. Don't know where that is. Fred's with us. We love him.
She's gone now.
Rach, you buy so much crap. Give Sue a chance. Well, Sue, we love Sue.
I just spent a lot of money on paints.
Sue did buy a lot of paints, but it's her one of her passions. Her real passion is horses, but we really can't afford it. Now, if we get more Patreons, maybe, just maybe, on God's green earth, we'd be able to help Sue get a horse. Okay, I heard the rumor. I heard Hawaii guy is the new villain. The Hawaii guy? I had no idea. Herc's here from one cultist to another, you son of a gun. Okay, the best in the business is here.
I love that song that John Lennon did, Give Sue a Chance. Isn't that cool?
Just give Sue a chance. Mazzy, I love
Everybody's talking about.
One of my favorite things about you is, and there's so many, there's a lot of, well, hold on. You're all wound up. You're all excited, but I want to compliment you before we go too far into this.
I'm just rolling out of bed. You guys wake me up.
All right, we're going to rock with you. Now, listen, man, your Instagram is one of the best. And not only is your YouTube channel probably the best in the whole damn thing. And of course, there is some Mazzy watch. Mazzy knows that this Abbey has nothing to do with it, but his fan base, like hardcore fans like me, and we're watching the overtake of what was once probably the best channel ever, Michael 45, but now a young, sparkling kid coming out of San Fran, right out of the Bay Area, and he's ready to take on the world. There's no holding him back. Just like America's Football Club, the national soccer team is doing great guns. This guy's doing great guns. And I'm reading your Instagram, and I am starting to enjoy your Instagram the way I have enjoyed your channel, the way thousands, if not millions, have enjoyed your YouTube channel. But you're getting comments. You're starting to get flack. You're over target. You know you're getting the flack when you're over the target. And you are being attacked. It is an attack. And they're saying, you do not understand John Lennon's humor. And I went, oh my God, what the hell?
You know, it was funny about that. Do you know what the joke I said? You know what the joke was I said on that video?
Here's the joke.
Okay. First of all, I did a video, which I thought was good. Instead of doing yet another video on the new Paul McCartney record that everyone's, I did one on off-brand McCartney, basically the Fireman, his classical records, Percy.
Smart angle.
Yeah. It got okay. It didn't dig a lot of views, but I thought it was a nice, and to celebrate his birthday, it was on his birthday. And at one point in it, I said it was Paul McCartney's 84th birthday, right?
Yeah. Happy birthday, Paul.
Michelle. Oh, sorry, Dave, and sorry, Michelle.
Okay.
So I decided, his 84th birthday, and I said, when I get older, losing my voice many years from now, when I'm 84.
Good, clever.
And I said, John Lennon, I said, don't dump on me or something. John Lennon would laugh at that. Of course he would.
John would have said.
And the person comment said, I come for Beatle channel and Paul McCartney channels, and she spells Beatle Beetle in her comment.
Oh, was it a female? I thought it was a guy.
I don't know. It was like Paul.
I think it was a guy.
Okay, maybe. But anyway, the person spelled Beatle wrong.
They did.
And said, I'm out of here, or unsubscribed, or whatever she said.
They said, and because it burnt laser beams into me. My very soul was seared by this comment. They said, I've been looking around for Paul McCartney channels and I stumbled on yours. Well, yours is not going to be one of my Paul McCartney channels.
Well, Paul and Beatles. She spelled Beetle because
wrong.
she spelled Beet.
Well, maybe it was the anger and the disappointment in seeing what she thought was a Beatle Beatle channel, not doing it right, not doing Paul justice, and putting words in Lennon's mouth.
You know, Lennon's. I mean, we don't know if he would say that, but Lennon was snarky as hell. I mean, literally put the Ram, parody with the pig and all that.
What they said, the guys in the Turtles, right? You remember the Turtles? Mark Vollmer,
Flo and Eddie.
Yeah, they said, Flo and Eddie and Flo. They said that their guitar player, when he met Lennon burned him out, and the guy said he quit music. They said that they caused them to lose their guitar player because Lennon burned him out so bad.
You know what's great about these kind of comments? I repost the hot ones on Instagram.
They're fun. I like it. Don't stop. Keep it going.
Well, if I ever get it, I mean, why not? If I'll only delete a comment if someone's an asshole to someone I know personally, or misogynist, or homophobic, or anti-Semitic,
or doxing somebody.
Yeah, if they disagree with me, that's fine. But when they, I like posting those. People enjoy them. So
it's like beefs and bouquets.
Beefs and bouquets with Maz. Anyway, I think it's a winning combination. I think it works well, and it's funny, and it's honestly funny. And your response to it is always good. So you just put it out there, and
you show the stuff when people are dumping on you, and that's fine. I don't, that kind of stuff I don't take personally. I don't expect to have the same taste as you or anyone else. I mean, you and I overlap a lot, actually.
We do, we do.
Except for a few.
Well, there's a few outliers, but I mean, musically,
I think we're pretty close. I mean, a lot of stuff, but. If you don't like something, like I watch Metal Theologian, I always like his videos.
Yeah, Aaron's great.
Every week he does a 30-minute thing, and he's mostly in the music.
He's smart. He's very intelligent.
He's funny. He's smart. He's every other word is fuck this and fucking shit that.
Yeah, but Aaron likes it.
In a low key way. And he just totally pulls out Bruce Springsteen, Born to Run, said it's the worst fucking record. The only reason he has it, someone gave it to him, he couldn't give it away. And I love that record, of course. But I'm not going to dump on him and say you're wrong, you're an asshole. Aaron, if you're watching, you're wrong. You're not an asshole, but you're wrong.
Got a wife and kid in Baltimore, Jack. He went up.
And he was blaming the boomers for all the troubles in the world. It's okay.
It's a good record, man. And a great cover. Not only is it a great record, but
he hated the covers.
The great covers on it.
That's okay.
I like the artwork on that, the photography on that.
Yeah.
Holy smokes. Ladies and gentlemen, Mazzy, as you know, adopted, genius child, and so adopted. We're still looking for his daddy. Here's the latest for me.
This is my adopt. This is Paul Maslov. Paul Maslov married my mother.
Yes.
When I was 6.
Yes.
And that's Paul Maslov.
Okay.
And we used to always think he looks like Tennessee Ernie Ford.
He got a little bit of Tennessee Ernie look about him.
Great guy. He was born in Yugoslavia and immigrated to the States. He's an immigrant. He came to the Bay Area when he was 11 years old.
Yes.
And speaks Serbo-Croatian Russian hybrid, which is similar. And then of course, in terms of father-son stuff, where's that picture I just love? I have to show this one because this is a young Joseph and myself. I look like I couldn't give a shit having a kid.
You look great. I mean, look at you, man. You've got a young Nick Cage. By the way, I've been working on my Nick Cage impersonation. We're going to reveal it in a future episode, but something for my fan base to keep track of. We're going to be unleashing. The Bruce Dern went over so well. Eddie Perez still hasn't gotten over it, but we're working on Nick Cage. So look for that coming up in a future episode of Rachel's Ghost. I don't own Born in the USA or Nevermind by Nirvana. I own them both. Working at a record store burnt me
I'm
out.
reading the comments here. First of all, he got it wrong. Glory Days is not on Born to Run. It's on Born in the USA. And
In the
Born in
US.
the USA is his big breakout, but I don't even like it half as much as Born to Run.
You
Born to Run.
consider that the breakout album? It was just a massive
Well,
album.
that was Born to Run was
That's
a
when he
big.
went superstar.
Yeah.
Born in the USA.
Born to Run was a big breakout for him. Time and Newsweek, and all of a sudden he's famous. And of course,
Do you think America failed to understand the message of Born in the USA?
well, not America, but obviously, was it the Reagan or whoever the president was in '84? They thought it was
A rah-rah.
he was supporting veterans and that whole thing, and the people that came back, and the veterans that are treated like shit and that kind of stuff. So it wasn't a rah-rah type of thing. But of course, people just hear the title of any song. It can go on left or right. I'm not being on any side here, but people like to interpret songs for what works for
Like
them.
American Woman, which is kind of a put down on the USA by the Guess Who Canadian band, Burton Cummings, Randy Bachman. They put it together. And it's kind of, it's negative, but, it's got a little bit of a rah-rah thing for America. Now, if you really want a flag waver, how about we're an American band?
Yeah,
We're coming to your town. We'll
I
help you
love that
party
song.
down.
I love that.
Grand Funk Railroad, man. What a song. How proud to be an American. When you hear American band, you got to rock that out. With Stars and Stripes, Red, White, and Blue. Holy smokes. Where's Betsy Ross?
one of my favorite, if we're talking about America today, but is American Tune by Paul Simon. To me,
Okay,
that's
tell me about that one.
well, it's on the Ryman Simon album. It's just a beautiful song. The lyrics are beautiful. It's a slow key song. It's not a rocker. He did obviously the song America that Simon and Garfunkel did, but American Tune is the perfect one. I believe Paul Simon sang it right after 9/11 when they had that New York sort of tribute show for New York City. And
What about, here's one that gets confused a lot of times. Sweet Home Alabama, Leonard Skinner. Do you think they were serious in lyrics? I heard old Neil put her down. I hope Neil Young will remember a Southern man, don't need him around anyhow. Do you think he was serious about that, or was he just being creative and
who knows? I don't
artistic?
know.
Because
But what's great is the response to that years later that Warren Zevon did from the album Bad Luck Streak and Dancing School. He says, "Sweet Home Alabama, play that dead band song."
yeah,
So
yeah,
it's
yeah.
kinda- So talk about bad taste, but I get where he's coming from. It's a great song.
Yeah, but-
Grandpa pissed his pants again. He hasn't been right since Vietnam.
well, yeah, that's a powerful comment. I mean, no, but I mean,
Zevon's the greatest.
it's bitter, but it's bitter. It's a bitter.
Well,
It's
I
funny.
know it's bitter. Warren Zevon had
It's funny bitter, Mass. It's funny bitter. I mean, don't you have compassion on a veteran that's fucked up from being sent over to some godless war?
Yeah. A lot of
I have
people are like that.
compassion on those people, right?
yeah.
You do too. You must.
Yeah.
Okay, so
yeah.
what
CCR.
I just watched the movie.
Fortunate Son is written about all the senators and politicians or rich people that had their sons not go to
He
Vietnam.
was pissed off
Yeah,
because
I don't blame him. That's
because
a great Vietnam song.
right, because Fortunate Son,
And
because
it's very political.
it came out in the paper, and he goes, "What?" As he rightly should go, "What?" Because why? If you guys want your wars, send your kids out to fight them for 11
Exactly. We agree on that shit. You and I. Yeah.
Of course. Well, it's common sense, isn't it?
It's common sense, but it's not common sense.
Mhm.
Okay. Neil wanted Skinner to have Powderfinger. I don't think it was all that bitter. No, Neil's chill.
Well, it wasn't bitter against it. No.
Yeah. Wasn't Summertime by Mongo Jerry one of the best songs ever? It's a great song. Yeah,
It's a fun 1970.
that was one of my favorite songs in 1970, 71. I love that.
It was the summer of 70 because I remember hearing that song when I went to Israel in 1970, and that song was. I remember "Let It Be" was all everywhere, and Maybe I'm Amazed, and in summertime.
On Winding Road, probably. So 1970 came out, right?
Yeah, from "Let It Be." Yeah.
But anyway, so yeah, this happens a lot of time with music, though, that sometimes the public misconstrues the meaning. Probably the greatest example was Brewer and Shipley's "One Took Over the Line" when Lawrence Welk put it on their show. It's a classic comedy.
Because it says "Sweet Jesus" in it. That's all they hear.
Line, yeah, one.
And you know me, I like Jesus songs. I love.
You do. You got your gospel. You're an American.
I
boy.
like
I like
Jesus and gospel as the good
Yeah.
feeling of it, not so religious or that. It's not about that. I love people singing about spirituality and all that stuff. I don't mind them, singing about God, whatever. Sing about God, no problem.
Mazzy likes inspirational music.
Well, you know what?
I love
The only way,
inspirational music.
the only
You're
way
right.
I'd send Don Jr. if they send him in an F-35 over, if he's got his pilot's license, can fly a plane over there, because we don't have boots on the ground, which is a beauty thing. We're not going to send our people.
I'm not here to talk about politics.
No, but I'm here to talk to him
I'd
about
rather
it.
talk about God or the lack thereof.
God is a
Tell Mazzy
concept.
about the cool Allison Max hubby.
Oh yeah, well,
That's kind of a fun
here's the
story.
story. Interesting. So,
Yeah.
so I was telling the kids about Superman. So, do you like Superman? Does
Yeah, I'm not like a massive, but I go to the Superman movies, even the new ones. I'll go see.
my great granny, and so this is where we tie in through my great granny and company. She's buried out in Belleville County, Republic, Belleville, Kansas. So it's just near the border. But anyway, here's the deal. Superman lands in the planet and stuff. So Allison Mack got involved with the NXIVM cult. She was in the CW series called Smallville. Story about Superboy growing up Kansas, little guy, and he's learning his superpowers. They don't come all at once.
I never watched it, but I know about it.
It's a good show. So she gets caught in this cult, right? She gets interviewed by Michael Rosenbaum, her former co-actor, co-star in Smallville. He played Lex Luthor, big role. So they know
I assume that's a Jewish guy
he is a Jewish guy.
playing Lex Luthor.
But I'm glad you mentioned that, because Allison Mack, after all her trouble with the cult and everything, she's out walking her dog in a park. And she meets this guy, good-looking guy. He's got a beard and kind of like you had in your Mazzy picture with you and baby Joseph. And he's got his own dog. They start talking, and they kind of hit it off. So they learn more. They talk more about each other. He didn't recognize her or anything for being a star. And, starlet, maybe more accurate. But anyway, turns out the guy is a neo-Nazi. Was. And he went to jail for being, he got involved, all sorts of shit. He went to jail and stuff. He had a swastika on his neck that he actually got. He does his DNA, and he finds out that he himself is actually, like yourself, Ashkenazi Jew. And not only that, but he was working for a moving company after he got out of the clink. He's doing a moving company thing, and an old Jew takes him under. He says, and at that time he hadn't gotten rid of the swastika thing.
Yeah.
And he goes, this is an amazing story, redemption. Okay, this is a redemption arc story, and I just love it. Anyway, so this old Jew, they tell him, I said, by the way, we got a guy working for us. If you don't want him around or anything like this, we'll get rid of him. But he's, I want you to know, full disclosure, former history, was a white supremacist kind of guy who's got the stuff. The Jew goes, I don't care as long as he doesn't break my furniture. I don't give a fuck. Give him a job.
So no, he hired him.
So they hired him. But
The Jew
I know
hired
I'm
him.
going, the Jew hired the guy, the racist, because he fucking knew that he didn't give a fuck. He's a humanitarian, this Jew. So he takes the supremacist under his arm, so to speak, figuratively, not literally, and he guides the boy and becomes kind of a mentor to him.
Oh,
The
yeah, he was
guy
only
does a
19.
complete 180, flips around. Now he's as liberal as the day is long. I think he's still voting for Dukakis, to the best of my knowledge. But this kid is all in, and he's now embraced his Jewish culture and his heritage. And it's just a wonderful, wonderful thing. And he's lasered off. It's very painful to get rid of Nazi. I know that this has got to be hitting you right in the.
I am excited, and I want to reach out to Sue here. I am so excited because now, based on that story, I realize that Rachel has hope. We have hope.
I knew you were going to say that.
What?
You knew I was going to say that.
What?
Sorry. What is
Oh,
it?
I'm going to bring you under my wing, throw you a few comics and a few wind-up toys for your collection. A little tchotchkes for the shelf.
You know me.
I'm going to give you a mezuzah. I'm going to give you a kiddish cup, and you're going to be all set.
I just need my dreidel because it's like one of them spinning
Yeah.
tops.
First of all, someone asked me what I thought of Discovery Day. First of all, it's called Disclosure Day.
Disclosure Day. Yeah,
I liked it. I didn't love it. Okay. There's great action. It's, you know what it is? And my friend David, who I did the book with, said, Disclosure Day is like Paul McCartney's new album. I think I said that on Rob's show or somewhere, because he's going back. Spielberg's going back and taking a little bit of all his sort of style of movies and putting it in one movie.
yeah.
But there was a little bit of a tear and emotional hit at the end. They go a little overboard. You know, Spielberg has a schmaltzy side to him.
He's
where
good at it, though.
He's good at it. Yeah. I tell you, the big thing is Emily Blunt. She is so good in this, and it's subtle. Good. It's harder to do that kind of acting, I think, than go over Nicolas Cage kind of emotional thing where you are subtle. Her performance is amazing, and one of the best performances I've seen this year.
We watched Willie's Playland or whatever it was last week.
Oh, is that the one in the? Yeah, I haven't seen it. I know.
It's just horrible. It's horrible. He doesn't have one word of dialogue in the whole thing.
Oh, that's with Nick Cage, right?
Yeah, Nick Cage.
Oh, it's great. It's good, bad, great. It's good, bad, great.
It's the whole thing about Cage, right? Nick Cage. Rob, would you label yourself? And I know you're how do you put it? Hesitant to fully label yourself, but would you label yourself a Nick Cage fan?
Yeah.
He has done. I went and looked it up. He's done over 120 films. Over 120 Nick Cage appearances. Apparently, he's got quite a gambling.
And half of those were last week.
Well, that's the whole thing. Yeah, Willie's Wonderland.
If you know anything about Nick Cage, he got into tax trouble with the government.
And gambling. He's a gambler, Rob.
Right. So
And buying a lot of Superman
yeah,
shit.
he spends money. So I like half the movies he makes like 4 movies each year.
Yeah.
Half are to pay his expenses. They're called geezer teasers, Rachel. Did you ever
I
hear
just
that?
love them.
Wait, now we're going to rerun your last stream here, Rob. Just saying all this stuff about geezer teasers and all that.
Well, you're a geezer.
What is that? Are you guys still fighting each other? What's going on? with you
Rob's
guys?
an asshole sometimes.
Rachel, I'm putting my foot
Rob
down.
is not. I don't know what's going on.
Rachel, I'm continuing my request that
Yeah.
3 morons come up here and
Okay, what are we dealing with? We got morons already. Sue, is there a reporting of morons?
oh, Rachel, one's here right now.
She's gone now.
Okay. Oh shit! I would label Wax as being predictable. Oh no!
Hey, Rachel, notice clean nails.
We have the hand of fate.
Clean nails. Rachel, listen. Just because I'm 7'4" and I like Leslie Gore, who is 4'2", doesn't mean a thing. Because me and the Leather Boys have parties and listen to our music.
Leather Boys, Arnie Zanzibar, ladies and gentlemen. Mazzy, are you impressed that so many of our peanut gallery are accomplished in their daily 9-to-5ers? Like Arnie Zanzibar has been criticized by many in many quarters. I shall not mention anybody on screen that may have had an issue, but this man is what's known as a first responder.
Yeah, he first responds to people with their pants down at the mall.
Okay, that is a horrible comment.
As Randy Newman once wrote in 1972, "We'll save Australia. Don't want to hurt no kangaroo."
Hey, Rachel, wasn't it great how the U.S. beat Australia 2-0? It's like Australians are the biggest pieces of shit in the world, isn't it?
Hold on.
Our Australian fan base.
We have a ton of
Australia.
We have a lot of wonderful Australians in Seattle right now because of the game. I went to a party yesterday with friends of Joey and Christina that have this place right on the path of the Solstice Parade that's every year in Fremont District. And right before the Solstice Parade, there's the naked bicycle ride that goes on for about 45 minutes.
Hey, Arnie just got a boner.
There are people, literally, there's probably 200 people painted up, their body paints.
I'm
and
sorry.
they ride bicycles naked in this kind of around the city. Of
Okay,
course,
we're gonna do we got to do our commercial break. Just very briefly, 9:00 this morning Pacific time. We're one lucky winner. Pick a number between 1 and 1,000. It could be number 1. It could be 1,000. Anywhere in between. You're going to get a copy of this.
Remind
Can
me
I
how
take-
to put that on his
You've got
Instagram
to
or
go.
YouTube
You right pinned at the top. There's a link on Instagram, YouTube. Do one, do the other, do both. If you do them both, you get a double chance to win by putting a number in each category. One on the Instagram, one on the YouTube. The links are pinned at the top. So, ladies and gentlemen, all you have to do is subscribe First Boy on the Moon on his Instagram and on the other thing. Make it happen. One of our best and our brightest, Deep Track Zach, in the house representing the Peach State, the great state of Georgia, the Mitchell brothers. Zach is in the house. Rob, it's always great when we get to see Zach. We haven't seen him for a while. It's always a pleasure.
His brother came by the auction yesterday.
Rachel,
Things happen.
this
Something.
won't block your channel because you won't see them, but these are naked people painted riding a bike in the city, in the liberal city of Seattle.
Okay. Okay. So it's a Village People tribute. What are we watching here now?
Rachel,
Well, this-
that footage has been watched 1,000 times by Mazzy.
It's on rotation.
Hey, Rachel, there's a picture of Mazzy posted on Instagram. You want to see it?
Okay, we got a picture of Maz on the Instagram. Oh, holy smokes. Maz, are you taking this selling some high-end watches? Where the hell's
Rob is so clever with his
Steve?
retouching skills.
And do you think that's a retouch? Now, Maz, I notice you too have been enamored of what's known as artificial intelligence, and you supplanted the famous picture.
Photoshop.
Well, I don't know
Photoshop-
what kind of
Photoshop has
wizardry-
been around since the early 90s.
I don't care. I don't know what kind of wizardry you're involved with. It's all
Yeah.
voodoo to
I
me.
replaced the Let It Be album
Rid of-
with
It seemed like blasphemy to replace the Beatles.
Let It
Oh,
Be with Bob Dylan.
It was Blonde on Blonde,
Yeah.
so there maybe some allowances can be made, but very nice Photoshop. Now, did you do that yourself, or did Joseph help you?
I did it.
You're getting pretty good at that. Rob, do you, as a graphic artist, trained, educated, skilled, and sought after by Hollywood, I know it draws a tear to my eye as well. Are you threatened by the fact that Mazzy is starting to create some pretty memorable works in the realm of graphic manipulation?
Rachel, the only thing I'm troubled by is when Mazzy's on my live stream. The
Yeah.
chance of him collapsing on camera is very.
It goes up. He's not a spring chicken. Holy smokes. Maz, is that a fear for you that with your the advancement of age, that there could be some sort of medical crisis in the midst of one of your popular appearances on any given show? By gum, it could even happen here on the Rachel's Ghost Show during Sweep Week. You
Are
want
you,
to hear?
wait. Are you asking about my health? Is that what you're asking?
It's a health question.
Well, as we speak, and I'm going to announce this to the peanut gallery,
Okay, here
right
we go.
here,
Yeah.
I'm wearing a heart monitor.
What? Mazzy?
Yeah.
What? I didn't know. Rob, way to go. You're
I have
jumping.
I've had for like a decade a rather irregular heartbeat and
You're
kind of
really
mitral valve.
That's
Well,
what-
they every couple of years they check it out. I mean, I have no pain, that we'll see.
yeah, well, the heart issue.
So far, Rob doesn't have to come and dig through my collection.
Hold on, Rachel.
Nobody upset Norman, for the love of God.
You're not making a big deal of what we just learned.
Okay, well, go, Rob.
Mazzy has a heart.
Nasty does have a heart.
Temporarily, Rob, just for 48 hours.
So, boys, anything musically you kids are excited about that you want to talk to the other children about and go, you got to get this album, other than this Anjouan de Patois, which is, we've went through that last week. I was disgusted, frankly, by the whole avant-garde nature of these microtonals. Holy smokes, it's a bit much. Rob, do you think Mazzy's trying to do that just to be hip, remain some sort of relevance with an increasingly younger vinyl community crowd?
Maz, as long as I've known Mazzy, he's been seeking out and buying age inappropriate music for himself.
Let's not mention Kimbo here.
Oh,
Okay,
you know what?
what's going on with Kimbo?
No, Kimbo, I would have to say we have to worry about Kimbo.
I'm doing a meetup with Kimbo. What's going on? Is there anything I need to be aware
No,
of?
he has good
Rachel?
taste in music.
In
Kimbo,
Kimbo's,
I love you.
he might need a 30-foot rule.
I'm heading down to Victoria on the 15th to hang out with Kimbo, ladies and gentlemen.
This is the latest Analog Africa release. I love this label. You know, they used to do mostly all or solely African related, different African continents releases, vintage things that's kind of funk and you know, psychedelic soul, funk, rock things. And this is Peruvian, kind of psychedelic fuzz guitar and stuff. This is a comp. Just came out. It's double album. It's excellent. And I used to order these from Germany. The label is in Germany, Analog Africa. The guy is Sami Ben Rejeb, who's the producer of this series. They find old tapes, acetates, and things. But I found that Sonic Boom carries these. So it just came out last week and they had a copy. So I saved like $15 shipping and ordering from Germany. So it's kind of great finding this.
Okay, from Germany. Okay, is that what we know as Schlager music, Mass?
No, it's I mean, this is Peruvian. So think of like Zamrock, but Peruvian style with a Latin flavor, but there's psychedelic guitars and danceable stuff. It's excellent stuff. Really good.
Okay, here we go. I got the two Angeline, the Anjouan, the Patois releases. I don't consider it too avant-garde. It may be microtonal, but it's rhythmic and
exactly. It's not very out there at all. And half of it is their costuming. I have just the first one. I didn't get the new one.
All right. And one of our viewers I've just received an email. One of the viewers asked, when I look at the, do you want to hold the album cover up again, Massey? Because one of our viewers has just emailed me, just coming in hot, and suggests that a young Jason Rojas may be amongst the band members. A young Jason Rojas. Let's take a look. Yes.
Or that.
Oh, no. Oh, gosh.
What could it possibly be? I love you, Jason. We love you, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
Eddie says it. We're Peruvian Psych Cumbia.
Hold on.
Peruvian Psych Cumbia. That's the better way to
Can you
describe
hold
it.
up that guy's picture again?
Okay, hold on. Let's scrutinize. Huh. Manuel.
What year is that from, Mazzy?
Well, this is probably from the 70s. Let me.
It's about 1997 to me, Norman.
Rachel, I feel like I'm watching.
45. They're different period of
Leonard
45.
Nimoy doing In Search Of.
This is the 1970s. Yeah.
Wow.
Leonard
Oh,
Nimoy in search. Rachel.
Yeah.
This is Leonard Nimoy in search of the vinyl community.
That was incredible. And it was all the mysteries of the unknown. Yeah, you can look at what Rob can do. I heard that was, Massey, you can back me up on this. Didn't Nimoy apparently snake a peek in the temple, in the tabernacle, and then the priest was doing this, and he goes, I can use this. I can use that. Hey,
Leonard Nimoy's Jewish. Leonard Nimoy's Jewish.
Proudly, so is Shatner.
My friend Karen.
They were
my friend Karen, who I grew up
but it
with.
didn't track well.
My friend Karen is convinced. We went to see one of the Star Trek movies together back in the 80s, maybe, I guess.
Yeah.
And after that, she goes, now I'm convinced that Vulcans are Jews. That
Okay.
all Vulcans are Jews.
Now, why is that? Because I mean,
He just said after seeing the one when Spock meets his father, and his father has a big part in it. I forgot what number it is.
If you know anything, what stuff that Leonard Nimoy added to the character came from the Jewish religion, even like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you about, Rob, is that he saw the priest or the rabbi, and the rabbi was doing the symbol with the thing, which I cannot do, not being Jewish. I don't have the Jewish ability.
I don't. I mean, I am, and I can't do
You
it.
can do it, yeah. But what's your percentage, Rob? Have you done the percent like Mass?
Oh, Rachel, this is interesting.
Yes.
Without any aid of any DNA analysis.
DNA analysis.
Yeah, I'm 500% Jewish, Rachel.
500 frickin' Mass. He's got you all beat all
Yeah, he does. I don't understand star power. Peruvian Psych, nothing hipster about that. It's good music. It's not about being hipster. It's good music.
I am so Jewish, Rachel. I had to be circumcised twice.
You're on the cutting edge, Rob.
Rob, that you see what he done there? Also, Rob, would that make you diminutive with a double cut like that?
No, that would mean I'm extra large.
Because it was required medically for safety reasons.
Yeah.
Holy smoke. There's so much of the Jewish persuasion that I am still learning about. It's a never ending education. Zamrock is amazing. People love the Zamrock. You know who loves and champions Zamrock? If you're not subscribed, it's Steve Carlson. Steve Carlson over in Colorado now, formerly of the Midlands and the Michigan State.
Well, he's been in Colorado for a few years now. He was renting, and now he's got a family compound with the younger generation living upstairs. He's downstairs. He just did a room tour of his new setup, which is small but nice, really nicely organized.
Ladies and gentlemen, if there isn't enough talent in the vinyl community already, we have the follow-up album to Louis Golden's debut, the sophomore effort. He's thrown it out there. He's just dropped a new album, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know anything about this album. Mazzy, tell me the story. Rob, whoever, which one?
Well, I heard a stream of it. It's great. It's very fast power punk.
Joey was saying it was really good. Joey Kelly.
It's fast power punk. It's great harmony melodies, overdubbed his voice. It's good. It's not a typical power pop. It's on the punk side, but it's very melodic punk and a lot of, thrashing guitar stuff. I just heard. I haven't heard the record, but I've heard the final.
Vinyl community. Okay, everybody's putting an album out. We know that now, right? Everybody, like Dagon, he's got coming out. John's got an album.
Everybody.
The 11-year-old you is coming out with your album. Finally, it's coming to vinyl. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah,
Rob, are you getting caught up in the whole idea of like I too can be a rock god and coming out with your own album?
Yes.
Is it happening? Because you've got all the contacts. We know that.
Yes.
Okay. ETA, working title, anything of this nature.
That's why the Jews have the blues.
Oh, man. Oh man. Okay. First Boy on the Moon with a kind of a shocking comment. We'll delete that one, First Boy. Holy smoke. That's just awful.
Well, I don't totally agree with that. As long as you don't mix it with meat, you can have milk.
Don't offend Massey. He's very sensitive on these issues.
Why would that offend me?
Because you know what you're like. You're very rigid, orthodox.
I had 3 Jewish girlfriends. All the rest were chicks.
Yeah.
I would suggest he take the word Jewish out of his comment and replace it with Dave, the pull down artist.
Oh God. Okay. Do you want to delete just that one? We're not even going to look at that one. We've had some bad comments, but that one's not even. That is too bad.
No, we're not gonna
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to pick number 69 then. Okay.
Holy smokes, guys and girls. So we got a lot of our vinyl community. People are putting out the records. Here's a question for Rob Massey, and this I'm putting you out on a limb here. You may choose not to answer because of sensitivities, but do you have a favorite vocalist in the vinyl community?
I wouldn't share that. Vocalist? There's all
but you have a favorite vocalist, not the music overall, just I love the guy's voice or girl's voice.
Well, I don't want to play favorites, and just
you don't commit that way.
Obviously, I'm going to, my friend Joey. I mean, he wasn't my friend before that. He's got an amazing voice.
He's cool. The pipes.
So,
yeah.
Whatever you think about the music, and I like the music, his vocals ring and the harmonies he did with Mike on those records. He did the high voice.
That is pretty hard to
beat. Sing live. We've heard him sing live. He's got
an
excellent voice, but he's not the only one with a great voice.
No, I'm not saying they're bad. I'm just saying it's so good. It's okay, First Boy on the Moon. Just please.
No, I mean, I've heard him in person, so I could judge.
Here's the deal, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't know, Joey Kellio sang on the Ringo album, the one with all the people on the thing. And Joey sang there, and Ringo himself said, hey, that kid's got a good voice. That kid can sing. So when you get Ringo Starr, and you're in a star-studded room filled with all these vocalists, famous people, and he's there singing, and Ringo, points Joey Kellio amongst all those voices and go, that guy's got a good voice. That's That's
You know,
pretty high.
that's one of those things that I wish I could do. I cannot sing. I have a terrible voice. I've sung when I was in a band, background and some lead. Terrible. I can't. I'm not on key. I'm off. I'm bad.
Yeah.
And that's something I think you can kind of, take vocal lessons and train, but I think a lot of it is natural ability to begin with, and then you can work on it. So,
Holy smokes. Our audience, Eddie Perez has a horrible advice. I don't want Rob reading or being influenced by it. Stop it. Eddie, you can think before you put your comment down. It's one of Rob's favorite sayings that I've taken to heart, and it's made my show better.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, sure,
Does
Sue.
First Boy in the Moon know he needs to be checking his comments and stuff like that?
First Boy on
Or
the Moon,
number?
make sure you're checking your comments on the latest post in both your YouTube and your Instagram, and taking note of all the kids with the numbers.
Yeah,
okay?
and going back to when contest.
Yeah.
I had my first contest. It lasted a week for my members only.
Oh, I didn't know this, Miss. Okay.
And I'm giving away 3 albums and a CD. And know who came in first?
Who came in first?
Bill Codville.
Bill Codville. Who could be better than Bill?
What I did is, from afar,
Yeah.
I pointed back to my back record wall and I said, tell me one band that's in cube number 4 from left to right. What would you think would be in cube number 4? And it turned out I have a lot of those artists. So there's only 4 artists in one cube, if you can believe that.
Okay. So I figured you'd have the Byrds. You'd have
Wrong.
hold on. You'd also have the Beatles.
Wrong. First of all, the Beatles have
You'd
another
also have the Bird Beatles, and you'd also have the Kinks.
K on number 4.
Well, I mean,
It's alphabetical order, rock and roll, right?
okay, alphabetical order. Okay, run it by me again. Maybe I'm not.
On the back wall starts rock, country, and blues, and it starts A, and it goes across like this.
Okay. Yeah.
So I'm doing that wall. Now, I didn't tell people, but most people who watch my channel know the Beatles are not there. They have a separate wall.
They're in their own thing.
So
yeah.
in the 4th cube, name one band that probably is in cube number 4 from left to right.
Yeah. Okay. And so the 4th cube over A, B, C, D. And do we know what letter
Well, that's the whole point. I'm not telling you. You have to
so you got to figure out. Okay, Bob Dylan, D's in cubicle 4. We're up to the D. So he's throwing in a Dylan.
Okay, you're wrong. You're totally wrong.
You're way off, man. You're still
In cube 4 starts with the Beach Boys.
so
and
you're
it
still in
has-
the
it
B's.
has
Cube
the
4.
Beach Boys, Beach House, the Beastie Boys,
Yeah.
Beck, and one other. So there's 5.
Bjork.
Wait, Rachel, can I request
B-
that Mazzy creates a tutorial about this and puts a video on his channel so we
Well,
can watch?
he guessed. I think he guessed Beach Boys. So someone
Beach Boys,
guessed
there
Beach
we
Boys,
go.
Someone guessed Beach Boys. Someone guessed Beck, and someone guessed. I think one other person won. So I got 3 winners.
He's got a lot of records, but by the time the 4th cubicle, Mazzy has moved beyond the A's into the B's.
It was
Can I-
BE. BE.
Can I-
E.
Rachel, can I say something?
Okay, Rob, obviously.
On my auction, I gave away like 5 records.
Oh, I heard the auction was really good. We've already had conversation
hold on.
about the auction.
I gave away 5 records. I just asked people to guess a number 1 through 100. Seemed a lot easier than asking people to look at the back of the dollar bill and point out all the weird shit that's on there. And
Yeah.
um,
Okay. Oh, wow. Rob, I'm sorry I missed your auction. I had employment. I'm sure it was very,
hold on, Anthony. I need a video apology, not just a comment.
Okay, it's going to require the apology has to take a photo of a video.
Hold on, I had so much classical
Yeah.
that I think I might do a classical only auction, but I don't know. We'll see.
Okay, so that would be amazing, Rob. Now, Rob, you've tried to learn, I know Poetry and Plastic has tried to teach you the idiosyncratic nature of classical album presentations. Like, did you learn about the Salty Dog? where there's a dog on the classical records. Apparently, if we
well,
got
I
a
think you're
salty one,
I think
that's
you're
the one you
confused.
want.
I think you're confused.
Yes.
The salty dog is Arnie Zanzibar's name in those in the feet fetish
Zanzibar.
and feet fetish videos that are only available if you live on the big chunky island of Australia.
All right, the big chunky, and of course, there's also Tanzania, and you wonder, and the irony, Rob, of Arnie being a first responder, but ancestors possibly villainous, where they would have been sent in exile to Tanzania.
Actually, someone sent me information that his ancestors came from the sea, Rachel.
That's absolutely amazing. Rob.
What you've heard of like mer people?
Mermans.
Yes.
Merman.
Hold on. Where the human, the mer people, the top half is human, the bottom half is fish, Rachel. Right?
Yeah.
You've heard that? Arnie Zanzibar is the opposite. The bottom part is human and the top part is fish.
Ladies and gentlemen, the flora and fauna is just one element of this program that keeps people coming back and back and back, return engagement, because it's a scientific show. Ultimately, it's all about the science here. Speaking of science, Uncle Paul's Beatles Pop Playhouse, one of the great channels, one of our great friends. We love you. I love Mikey Arugula. I love Frank Stickermania. All these channels, absolutely fantastic. A lot of fun. So hope everyone can catch a new Playhouse After Dark episode, number 36, folks. Number one in your program, number 36. Happy, beautiful Sunday
Playhouse
to all.
After Dark. I
We
don't know
love you.
about that,
Playhouse
but
After Dark. I
sounds
love
a
it.
little sus.
I like
Wait,
it.
Rachel, question.
Rob.
Are the Playhouse After Dark episodes like where they cut the hair off the Barbies and draw
Yeah.
all over them? And
Let's take a little.
As we talked about a half hour ago, can Beatle channels be irreverent to the Beatles? Like we know Lennon would.
You're getting a little choked up on it.
Yeah, we know Lennon would tease everybody and have a dark sense of humor. But so when Beatle channels, I'm not talking about Paul here, but in general, if they're too reverent and take everything as perfect, every Beatle McCartney album is like wonderful and also great, it's not the case. So you got to be critical sometimes, don't you think?
But I find that all these channels that are truly dedicated to one particular artist,
Yeah, mostly Beatles.
they kind of take themselves a little too seriously, I think.
Well, maybe it comes with the territory, and maybe it's part of the psychology that makes somebody a Beatle channel, their focus, everything becomes important. What happened on this day with Paul McCartney? And there are even books this way, like the Beatles, A Day in the Life of the Beatles, and it chronicles, you could say, on this date. In 1962, the Beatles had in the studio, Ask Me Why, and recorded Ask Me Why. This kind of thing, right? They follow every detail, every element of it. Okay, I love this comment. This coming from a good friend, Joe, also Georgia represent. I love when Mazzy gets choked up. It shows he's truly authentic. Mazzy, obviously, so can we do a count on the Michael 45 channel and the Mazzy channel? I just want to see how close we are.
Part of it is in the morning, I have like my voice is lower. You can hear it today. And also we were out at this party last night, outside for like 8 hours almost, and talking and there's people, and it's loud music, and there's a parade going by, and there was literally, who was at the party? Okay,
What's Michael's name?
I want to see if Rachel, don't say anything, Rob. If you can see who this is, who was at the party.
Okay.
Not one of my favorite artists, but let's see if we find it. Okay.
It's hard when you have so much porn on your phone, Rachel.
Holy smokes. Okay, it's Coffee Dave.
No.
It's the mayor of Philadelphia.
Somebody tell me who this is.
It's one of Mazzy's favorite recording artists.
It's Bruce Springsteen.
I didn't realize he lived in Seattle and he was hanging out the whole party.
He's lived there for like 20-something
25 years. I didn't know that.
Is it the Boz Skaggs?
You know where he used to live?
San Francisco?
No, it's in Virginia. He used to live.
It's Dave Matthews.
Dave Matthews? What is his name? Speaking of somebody that hasn't changed, we love him just as much.
I didn't know. And I have a
Ladies and gentlemen, we got a new number. Zach, this is incredible. So good to see you, buddy. Hang on, we got a big announcement.
Hey,
It's
Zach.
all happening, Zach.
Nice to see you, Zach.
Here's the latest numbers. 45 RPM audio file, 47,900 subscribers. Norman, the kid, Maslov, 47,600. He is close to within 300 subscribers. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're not subscribed to Massey, get on board. Let's make it a reality. We get most of the work done this very episode.
Rachel,
Hold on, Rob. Just a sec. I'm all stuck up and I'm all big.
Rachel,
Go, Rob.
hold that card back up, please.
Yes, Rob.
How many of one of those guys' subs were paid for? Like they
Well, wait, hold on, Rob. That's a heavy accusation. That is a heavy accusation. Both these boys have worked hard to build their careers really out of nothing. Both of them got very rags to riches kind of stories.
Oh, hold on, Rachel.
What's going on, Rob?
One of those guys. Hold up that card again, please.
All right, here's the card based on Rob.
By the way, Sue, beautiful handwriting. But one of those guys, Rachel,
Yes.
left his footprint on the back of several people.
All right. Okay. Now hold on, Rob. We're not doing that. Listen, these are both great content creators. Zach, you're a friend of so many. 45 RPM audio file. You might want to just tell us the story when you were first exposed to the channel, why you fell in love with Michael, and why you're a constant viewer of his program. And then do the same for Maz, because this is a neck and neck kind of battle we got going here. Go ahead, take it on.
I'm not subscribed to 45 RPM.
What? This may be why Norman Masloff is closing so quickly. It's holdouts.
Okay.
Like,
If there, let's pretend there are 300 people watching the show. Could you all please subscribe to me? That's what I need.
And I watch almost every video Mazzy releases.
Wow.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's obsessive.
Sorry, Zach.
Wow.
I appreciate that. I miss the days with you in the hardware store showing your record wall. Those
Yeah.
are fun.
The hardware
And then
store
someone
is
says,
actually,
we need help in nails, aisle 3.
yeah. The store is actually going out of business, and my record store in there is dwindling as we speak.
really? Okay. So are you going to find a new location or, you know?
Well, I go to the Atlanta Record Show about every 3 months and set up a booth there. So,
Why is the store going out of the hardware store is going out of business?
yeah, it's been in the town it was in for 56 years. It's going out of business.
Why?
Well, the original owner passed away, and his son took it over, and he doesn't have the passion that the original owner had.
Is it a Home Depot or a Lowe's moving into town, or is it the Trump tariffs, or what is it?
Yeah, the Home Depot and Lowe's is part of it. There's one nearby, yeah, and there's
I
delivery
think the big
services now.
customers are always the big challenge to hardware as a consumer of hardware goods, because Sue and I like doing a lot of work around the house and stuff. And basically, you go to an independent hardware store, they can't compete.
Well,
You're
you can be part of the Ace Hardware network, so buying
Wait,
power.
Hold on. I remember Zach distinctly saying one time,
Yeah.
the Huffers would come in and buy up all the.
Oh, yeah, that did happen. You were having trouble with the drug addicts coming in to buy some of the acetone.
Oh, they were trying to steal pipe to smoke crack, I think.
Oh,
That actually
Well,
happened
they-
on a
so-
live stream one
So
time.
Zach, what you're telling me, this isn't just a big city blue state issue.
no, what he's telling you
No.
is we need small town hardware stores so the crack addicts can get pipe.
yeah, the town's going down too. It's in decline. The town.
All right.
That is too bad when any kind of mom and pop closes. But,
There's
you know,
my email. Drop me a line there. Earth.
sometimes the generational thing aren't really into it as much. That's just the reality, you know.
Okay,
Yeah,
here's
yeah.
one of our best, one of our brightest, the Rev Rock and Roller, and trust the Rev to come up with this factoid. Home Depot does not actually participate in what's known as Record Store Day. Okay, a lot of people don't know that. A lot of people are under the impression they would. Okay. So anyway, Earth to Rachel. I need the connection. What the hell? Just drop me an email, you son of a bitch. Love your little self, Earth. So Zach, how's life? How are the Mitchells doing? I love your mom. She's incredible. We don't see her enough around here. But obviously Luke's doing good. I see him out on the Instagram from time to time, Andy. But what's going on in the various Mitchell domiciles? Because you kids is all grown up, you got families of your own.
Yeah, we're doing fine. Just busy with family, and work. We don't live stream as much. I'm at a job where I can't live stream as much.
Are you in the basement at work right now, hiding away from everybody else?
Yes, the basement of a hospital. Yeah.
I thought you might be. Is that where they have what's known as the cadavers? Because if they got one of them, can we take a peek? Would that be against hospital policy?
Yeah.
Derek, sweet.
Can we see in one of those drawers? Those long drawers they pull out.
Can you imagine the horror? And it's one of our friends from Georgia. We got, Joe Williamson's from Georgia here. And he's like, oh my God, it's my Aunt Petunia. Nobody told me.
Yeah.
Could be traumatic. So maybe we won't do that.
What city are you in right at the moment?
What city am I in?
Right now.
I'm not sure if I can disclose that.
Oh, okay. Okay, fair enough.
Because I'm at work.
Yeah, Massey, think about
Is
it.
it between New York City and San Francisco?
What? I couldn't hear you. I'm sorry.
Is it between New York City and San Francisco?
Yes.
Okay.
When you
South.
get caught
No,
between the moon and New York.
But it's in Georgia, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about 35 miles east of Atlanta.
Okay, let's stop it.
I have been to Atlanta 3
These
times.
people is brilliant, and to watch this TV show, they are brilliant. They will figure this out. Then you will be doxxed, and it'll be all over me.
Well, Rachel, we talked about years ago in San Francisco. The Mitchell brothers is a whole different thing. It's the king of the porn industry. The Mitchell brothers had theaters, they had movies. There's that movie with the two Charlie Sheen and Emilio Estevez playing the Mitchell brothers.
Wow, I'm not familiar with that.
Earth 17
Don't
days.
Google it.
I'm in Rachel's channel, but there's no link to live show. Earth, I don't think I want you on my show. I love you, but you're very frightening. Very frightening. Like it could be a stalker. It could be what? Earth, I swear to God, tell me you're not what's known as a tranny chaser. Now, this is
Zach.
sometimes the trans people experience.
When Rachel shuts up, I'll ask you the question.
Okay, go ahead, Bowser.
Give me a couple records you're listening to or you're into right now. Whatever, old, new, whatever.
Well, it's funny. Angine de da Poitrine. How do you say it?
François de Patois.
Well, I saw them on that KEXP video about 3 months ago, and it blew my mind. So I had to get the 2 records. They were hard to get for a while, but
they just came in print. Yeah.
Other than that, I haven't been buying as much as I used to. Just digging out stuff that gets neglected in the collection. Anywhere from blues to bluegrass.
Yeah, you've got a wide palette for the musical genres, Zach. Like, I'm more narrow, and I acknowledge I like my prog, I like my classic rock, and I don't veer too much out of that. I like pop too. I like a lot of good pop. I like pop. Nothing wrong with pop. Some people might call it soda.
Yeah, I'm into pretty much everything except for hip hop. Old hip hop, I like.
I like country too. Speaking of Georgia, I like country music and blues. I like blues. Holy smokes.
I love blues. Yeah, love blues.
Okay, I just want to say hello. You listen. I'm a veteran of this ride. This ain't my first rodeo, Cowboy Earth. I just want to say hello for 1 second. I swear I'll hang up after 1 second. My word. Listen, Earth. I've heard it from Mars, Venus, Neptune, especially Uranus. And I got to tell you, I trust you as far as I can throw your Uranus, because we've had dingai, not just one dingus, but many dingai have appeared on this program. And I'm fed the hell up with it. Ron,
Rachel.
Yeah, Mass.
since Zach's in a hospital, maybe he can get you one of those pills that calm you down, that slow you down a little bit.
Well, Massey, look
I
what's
think you
happening.
need to be medicated.
Massey, as Rob says, read the room. This room here, it's starting to make me nervous. I just want to say hello for 1 second. And after
You're saying hello here, Earth, whatever his
Hey,
name
Mazzy,
is.
I got a master key to the hospital, but the pharmacy is the only room I don't have a key to.
Good. That's probably a good thing for not just you, for anybody, right? Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
do you have a key to the area where they keep all the nutty people
Oh,
in the
yeah.
warehouse?
do you guys have hold on, there's a medical term for it. Do you guys have a nut ward?
It's called a 1013 pod.
1013 pod?
Hey, Arnie, there's a place for you to visit in Atlanta.
Andy, that's exactly what I'm talking about. I don't trust this Earth guy coming. Oh, I'm going to come and say hello. I don't trust the Earth will come and do that. I'm expecting a full schlong. Okay, Bobby, do you want to come up and say hello? We got Deep Track Zach here, for the love of God.
Hey, I'm going to have to get back to work, y'all.
Oh,
I need to
great, we missed you.
Yeah,
join
someone might
sometime when
be-
I'm not at work.
Yeah, someone might be on a breathing apparatus that just went down. Go fix it, okay?
Mm.
That's not my responsibility.
Oh,
but
okay.
Yeah.
I can fix the air conditioning.
Earth, you just say
Nice
hello.
seeing you, Zach.
You are. Zach, we love you. Zach,
Love you
Deep
too.
Track
Good to
Zach,
see you.
everybody.
I know.
Okay, look what happened. We're all squished in, guys. There we go. We're unsquished. Rob, do you think I handled Earth okay? Earth seems sensitive now. Earth is responding to say, I just want to say hello for 1 second, and then I hang up. That's all.
Mm.
And then he goes, but if
Right.
you don't want me to, then that's okay.
Mm.
Sounds like a very sad Earth.
Mm. He's a flat earth, Rachel.
It's flat Earth. Is the Earth flat? Mousy, what's the weirdest thing that you've ever got involved in? Like, there's the Flat Earth Society. There's we didn't get to the moon, stuff like that. Do you have any weird ones that
I mean,
you?
have I ever been duped into getting into fake shit? No.
Bobby,
Okay.
Bobby, you have got to be so proud of your fellow Canadians in the football soccer doing so good at soccer in a way that Canada has never done before.
I'm Canadian. It's all hockey and football and baseball for me. None of this foreign tennis and soccer and the rest of that crap.
Okay, here's the thing. Beetle Baby's here with a word of wisdom.
Can you hear me?
Bobby, we can hear you, but we're moving on from soccer talk because you have totally disavowed our incredible
No, I've watched it and all of that kind of stuff. I even played it when I was a kid, right? But it's new to me, right? Soccer and all that stuff, right? It's crazy here in Toronto. They closed down the whole city and stuff like that. Germany's playing, it's sort of nuts. It's costing Toronto, I think, $1 billion.
Yeah, but
I'll never see that money.
it's a
again.
zoo here in Seattle, but it's been great for the restaurants, the bar.
Oh yeah,
bars.
the people that are going are loving it, right? They're loving it, right?
We had the best weather all this week. You know when it gets really great weather up here, Rachel? We had the best weather going on. It was really hot for 2 days. Now it's like in the 70s.
Rachel, the weather was good. There was a front coming from the north.
Yes.
But
Oh,
the whole city is packed with tourists right now, and the city's looking great, and it's kind of a nice time, and the whole waterfront,
I thought up there it rained all the time, like in Vancouver and all that.
Well,
West
you know
Coast.
what it is? I've learned living here now. You might see in the wintertime and in the spring and stuff, it'll say 10 days of rain, but it's not 10 days of 24-hour rain. It might be 2 hours or 3 hours, and then the sun comes up or it clears up. It does get dark in the winter, as you guys know, living north,
Yeah.
Hey, can you change Mazzy's name to Fritz?
To what?
Fritz, the weatherman.
Oh,
Yeah,
Fred.
there's parties here too. It's good. It's good.
Why does he have a rent?
Why do you even want a link? I mean, what? I don't get this. Showbiz.
Let's
This is how you get porn bombed. Don't do it. Well, I'd have to bring him up on screen of the whole bit, and he's not getting up on screen. I'll tell you that much.
Don't even be tempted. Just
No, I'm not even. I've been doing this for too long, kid. If you'd shown up here in 1927, maybe. But come on, man, get with it. Here goes. I like this. I like what I'm seeing here. Well, thank you, Eric. Ladies and gentlemen, the average temperature in Midland right now is 110. Also, Tirana is the best city during the World Cup. No matter who wins, there's a giant party. Foursquare view is boring. Well, okay, well, we can do something like this. What about that with the guys down there? I like them big. They're stars. Each one of these guys is a star in their own right. Holy smokes. Yeah, sorry, Eric. No soup for you, pal. Attaboy. Attaboy.
He doesn't have a wrench.
Yeah, he's got to be de-wrenched there just for his attitude. Bobby, you've been on this internet thing for a couple of weeks now. How are you enjoying it? And have you encountered what is known as trolls that give you a hard time? They go, hey, you're an old fart, Canuck, with stuff like that.
Well, everybody knows I'm a cranky old guy, getting worse every day. Eh? But
Yeah.
all this FIFA Cup and all of that, I avoid the areas, right? Is what I do, right? I mean, people want to party, you go right ahead, have all the fun in the world, right? I just don't want to be, I don't know, bothered by it all. Like, I mean, the traffic is horrendous. Sometimes I got to go through, if I'm going to the other end of the city to visit my brother or other people, which I've had to do. I mean, just trying to get through the traffic in Midtown.
Okay, but hold on, Bobby. There's a silver lining here, especially for you, you good-looking puck, because here's why. You can get laid like crazy. There's chicks all over the place coming in for this football soccer thing. You, Bobby, you're good-looking. You're going to tag some chick. What do you think?
Yeah, I still get them coming on to me, even at my age.
Well, hold on. What do you mean at your age? Massey's still got it. Look at all his girlfriends. He's
I got 10 years on Massey. He's not in his 70s yet.
Yeah.
yes, I am. I'm going to be 72 in a couple months.
Oh, no kidding. You look pretty good for your old age.
Well, okay, Bobby, I don't want to give you an anti-smoking message, but I will because I love you. Quit smoking, Bobby. It's no good. It'll stunt your growth.
You know,
Stunt your growth.
my doctor tells me that all the time. I lie to them when they ask me how much I smoke. I say
They know.
a little over a large neck.
They basically
But my
triple.
brother recently has gotten cancer, right? And instead of the chemo, he's got to do the radiation thing, and you know he says that's a lot better, and they'll be able to fix me up. He says, but when the doctor, I had to go in after they did all of the tests and all of that, and the doctor told me to quit smoking. And he says, you know what I told him? I says, what? He says, my brother had a quadruple heart attack operation 15 years ago, and he stopped smoking for 6 months. And ever since then, he's a chain smoker. And the doctor just said to him, well, try to cut back. I know it's bad for you and all of that kind of stuff.
Rachel, that was the best PSA for smoking.
Well,
As a matter of fact, our new
I've about the number of times, and I'm going to tell you right now, you know, live your life. Have a good time with it, right?
Okay. Have a good
I
time.
agree with that, Bobby.
Philosophy.
Yeah.
The weed smoking is still bad too.
I don't like any smoking. I don't like putting smoke, you know. So I'm not a smoke, but that's just me. I don't smoke anything.
I love this comment. There are
I
whole
smoke a lot of this stuff right here.
at the good stuff. There are whole subreddits dedicated to women looking to date. Ernest Hemingway looking like Bobby. This has been said before. You look so much like a young Ernest Hemingway before he got a little, you know, but while he still had his looks like you
Hey,
got.
come to think of it, my father has hair like Bobby, had hair like Bobby.
Okay,
So
let's take a
I
look.
didn't get it because obviously, you know.
Hey, Rachel, that's a one of spicy meatball.
That's a
And
Tennessee.
my dad was a smoker.
Tennessee Ernie Ford. Bobby, you got a huge record collection. Do you have any Tennessee Ernie Ford in your collection?
Any what in my collection?
Tennessee Ernie Ford.
Well, I used to have a couple of albums by him. I might have 145 of
16
him.
tons.
When I
and
sold
what?
my record collection to Move, my albums only. When I sold them to Move, yeah, I had maybe 100, 150 original country and western albums from the 50s and early 60s. Eh?
Yeah.
I'm
Hey,
telling
Rick,
you right
I have-
now, trying to replace all the albums I sold, I'm looking at 4, 5, 6 times the price that I paid for them back when. Right?
It's me, Mario. Okay, we got this. Hey, that's your father. He wants to know, Massey, you got fireworks and sparkles and everything going around.
I was adopted. That's Paul Maslov. Paul Leon Maslov, born in
I got
Yugoslavia.
fireworks too.
Bobby, what are you doing with fireworks? Just because, did you go, okay, I hate to say it because we're, in an enlightened age, but did you go to a local Chinese store to get those?
No, in the Canadian Tire store, I live right next to it with a big parking lot. Some company called Boom.
That's
Boom, yeah, right. They put a trailer down there every year for Firecracker Day and Victoria Day, and but they're really, really expensive and they're
Bobby,
useless.
Bobby, here's what you get. Get the exploding schoolhouse.
Oh God. That's the worst one out of all of the fireworks that you could buy. That is the worst one. When we were kids,
Exploding schoolhouse is actually rock
that's
bottom.
all it is paper on fire. That's all it is. There's no sputtering or nothing else like that. It was so disappointing when we were kids. First couple of times we seen it. Eh?
Okay, listen, if for anybody that's curious about this phenomenon, if you're going baldness in your son, so this is a very important thing to go. It comes from mom's dad. So it comes from what's known as the maternal grandfather.
All my family is Irish, and we all got hair. Ain't no baldies in my family.
The Irish, we don't go bald, do we, puppy?
None of us baldies in his family.
Okay, if I heard, Earth is really interested in the Maslov pedigree. If I heard correctly, because my volume is kind of messy, that was your adoptive daddy.
That gentleman married my mother when I was 6 or 7,
Holy smokes.
and my father adopted me, so
There
I
it is.
changed my last name to Maslov.
Bobby Cash, best hair ghosties.
He's got
Well,
the very
for the best GoFundMe too. That was
Holy
fun, that
smokes,
GoFundMe.
Bobby, you won so many awards, it was hard to keep up. That was a banner.
I didn't start whining like Mazzy though. He got 2 like me, but he whined and got an extra. He got 2 of them. Or 2 of them.
I got 2 of them. I earned 2 of them.
I know.
Rachel,
I didn't whine about them.
Well, you asked, didn't you?
I didn't ask
I
what.
remember you asking, right? I remember you asking.
Asking what? I earned it. I won.
Well,
I
I
didn't.
earned mine too. I got hair and I had the best GoFundMe.
I did not.
You whined about
I
it.
was not a
Don't say that
judge.
shit.
I did not.
Rachel, how
was-
did he whine about it or didn't he whine about it?
Massey, there was nobody that whined any more than Maslov, other than and our own beloved Harry's Music Room. Remember him? Holy smokes!
What did I whine about it,
hey,
Rachel?
Rachel.
In what way did I whine?
You didn't whine about it. I don't want to hurt Bobby's feelings because he's older and he doesn't remember clearly. Rob, go.
That's true.
I-
That's true.
I-
My memory ain't what it used to be. That's for damn sure.
I want to get in between the 2 bickering old guys, Rachel.
Yeah,
I
go
think
ahead.
I found Mazzy's real father.
What?
Something you
Hold
were,
on. What's the breakthrough, Massey? We got Papa.
something you were unable to do.
Papa. Holy so Professor Erwin Corey?
Yes.
Is Massey's daddy?
Yes.
That's Professor Erwin Corey.
Yes.
He's funny. What a
Ha
vocabulary.
ha, Rob. Ha ha.
Yeah, I'd love a coffee. When Bobby's doctor asked him to quit smoking, was he aware that Bobby was prone to chain smoking next to fireworks? Good comment. Good comment, because there is a health hazard.
I've had lots of accidents with cigarettes, believe me.
Holy smokes. Most of our peanut gallery have had accidents just by virtue of having accidents, if you know what I mean.
Well, I'm waving cigarettes around all the time, and sometimes when I'm showing a record, the butt hits a cigarette and the coal goes up in the air, right?
Bobby, let's be frank. I think that's a good way to be. Bobby, you got kicked out of your old residence. You had to, in a forced emergency, move into what's called an old folks home. You're
Well,
in
I
a-
wasn't kicked out. The opportunity was there for me to save like $1,700 a month. I took it, right?
Okay, hold on, Bobby. That's one way of putting it, but the other way of putting it is that you got kicked out for bad behavior.
No. I'm not a bad behavior kind of guy unless somebody needs it, you know?
Did you end up entering what's known as an old person's home? Like, are you with other elders?
Yeah, you got to be 55 to get into this joint.
Okay. That's so funny because for so many people, 55 for your elders like yourself, Mazzy, myself. Now, Rob will think that's very old. But for Mazzy, yourself, myself, we're thinking kids. 55, that's kids. That's
I mean, shit,
I'm
that's
kidding.
younger than the Beatles and the Stones.
That's nothing. Jensko, I got the ghosties and the after party saved and preserved for historical documentation. Yeah, Jens has got them.
Can you send me the link?
Oh, Jens wants a link to them so she can. Sue wants them for some reason.
Because I don't know where they are.
Okay, Bobby, don't wear no headphones when he plays fire. You know, I have headphones. I got a good set. I don't use them. I just play my stereo in the wild. Bobby, headphones for you? No headphones?
Well, I got Sennheiser ones. I used to use them in my old place, but here I've talked to both neighbors, both side of me, because I'm deaf. If I don't have these things here, and I never wear them, when I'm home, except when I'm streaming or outside talking to people. But I play music loud, right? And I asked both of my neighbors, old people both sides, we're all deaf here, right?
Yeah.
And I says, do you ever hear anything from my place? And I said, no. And I don't hear nothing either. Occasionally I hear somebody, I don't know, a floor down or whatever, like scraping wooden chairs across the floor all the time, right?
Yeah. Now, Bobby, you got guys, old folks above you?
No, I'm in the penthouse.
Okay, so now you're the one that could cause trouble if you scrape around her. And also, Bobby, are you at the point now where you got one of them walkers that could go clunk, 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 and they go, oh, the old guy's clunking around up there?
Yeah, I got one. It was given to me about 3 or 4 years ago. The good ones, I forget what they're called, right? But a buddy of mine got cancer, and when he was dying, he said, "You're going to need this."
Yeah, we hate cancer. We all hate cancer. Bobby, you're doing so remarkably well. Rob, have you thought forward, advanced enough to the point, and are you going to get a high-end one like Bobby's got when it comes time for getting a walker? Or are you just going to go to Kmart and get yourself a garden variety type one?
What?
It's a great question.
I'll show it to you.
When it comes time, Bobby's going to show his walker. Rob, have you thought already about the time you're a tall guy? Tall guys can sometimes have trouble with lower back pain as they age.
Rachel,
Yes, Rob.
I have a problem, especially when I go into the VC live streams,
Yes.
having a pain in the ass.
Okay, we got a lot of
Oh no!
reasons for Bobby. Nice snap work on your walker.
Yeah,
It's
Rachel,
a
that thing-
a Nexus walker.
that thing is
Nexus.
Rachel, that
Yeah.
thing is screaming to be bedazzled.
That
Okay, go ahead, Maz.
so
I know you.
Rob, I'm going to change the subject here because
Oh, whoa!
Rob brought something important to my attention yesterday or the other day,
Oh no!
2 days ago. Is
Yeah.
that we've been promoting and asking people to come to Seattle in September for this Pacific Audio Fest.
Okay.
It looks like the Audio Fest was sold to someone, and it looks like it's still confusing the way because the old website's up, or the old Facebook site's up. But it looks like it's moved to January, and it's going to be at a different venue, but still on Lake Washington across in Renton, so a little further, not much further really.
That doesn't matter. Everything. Seattle, Washington State's not the
Right,
biggest.
but it'll be in January. So if anyone wants to come out to Seattle in January, which is unfortunate because the weather will be darker and probably wetter in January, but whatever.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're quickly approaching the 9 o'clock hour Pacific Coast. Take a look at the pinned comment at the very top. First Boy on the Moon YouTube channel, First Boy on the Moon Instagram channel. They're both there. Leave a number in both between 1 and 1,000, and you have a chance to win this album. And I don't care where you are in this great green blue ball marble of ours. You have a chance to win this. Closest to the number. We have previously selected guess the thing. And what have we got here? Hold on. We got multiple things happening. Rob, go. What?
Those two guys have blue balls?
I don't know. This just showed up on my feed.
These two guys. What's going on, Mass?
I don't know. This just showed up on my feed. It's a reel.
Yeah.
Oh, can I do the voices of each of them?
To release it's to mark the release of the 2 Bob Marley UHQRs. There's a conversation.
Who's having the conversation, Norman?
Well, obviously Chad and Michael 45.
Ladies and gentlemen, read them and weep. Michael 45 holding on to a slim 300-person subscriber margin. These guys is going so head-to-head right now. Bobby, obviously you're cheering for both guys.
No,
You're
I'm not sub 45 RPM, but I am sub to Mazzy.
Whoa, Bobby, hold on. You are now our second viewer of the Rachel's Ghost that has just said you are not a subscriber to Michael 45. Am I hearing that?
The first couple of times that I seen him on your channel and shit like that, I just thought he was.
Be careful with
I don't want to say it.
Yeah, good boy. Attaboy. Attaboy. Bobby, the questions are coming from the Peanut Gallery. They want you to decorate your wheelchair walker with like little sparkles and shit. You know, it's called bedazzling.
That's never gonna happen. Maybe put some Harley Davidson stickers on it or something.
Okay. Beetle Babe goes, the Cadillac of walkers is my territory. Beetle Babe is saying something like that. Bedazzle his ride. Beetle Babe bedazzle it. Holy smokes. Rob, were you a big fan of Superman growing up? Look, I got Superman here.
I used to watch the TV program all the time, and the comic books and all of that.
Yeah.
So Rachel, are you one that wants to see Supergirl coming up?
I don't do. I like the character Supergirl, but there's some trouble. It's a problematic production.
Why?
They're taking the character away from the roots of the comic, and so there's some revised vision for it. They're saying there's just some trouble with the concept. These are the Silver Age, 1950s, late 50s, 60s adventures, all in one bound volume of goodness.
And nice. I like it.
A lot of fun. They are a lot of fun. I got to tell you right now.
You know, Star Power. You're not probably wrong. I don't know.
Didn't that guy jump off a building and he couldn't fly?
No, it wasn't George Reeves. He never jumped off.
George Reeves, right?
Where do you come up?
He shot himself. He shot himself.
He did. And there's a great movie called Hollywood Land with Ben Affleck in the lead role as George Reeves, and it's a very, very good movie. It's a little film noir. And it features also one of Adrian Brody, who I just love. I love Adrian Brody. He's such a good actor, that Brody.
Well, I thought you said Adrian Barbeau, and
Not Adrian Barbeau.
Two different people,
Yeah.
Bobby.
She's not an Archie's character, Rachel. I know, Kreiner, you son of a... Okay, bedazzled, not to be confused with vajazzled. Bobby, absolute attaboy. Holy smokes, what a crowd.
So, Rachel, I got a question for you. Have you been watching the podcast with Leland and Michael and Mike Ingroove?
Full disclosure, I haven't. What's going on? Tell me about it.
There's 3 episodes now, I think, in the can or up.
Tell me about it.
They're interesting. They're fun.
Okay. Tell me the characters. Who's the straight man? If they got a Rob type guy that wrestles with the Peanut Gallery?
Mike has certain details that he'll talk about, and he'll get some controversial things he'll bring up. And he's got Leland to soften things up and to respond and give his opinion. They're good together. They're actually very good together.
There's chemistry. We call it chemistry in the
Well,
business.
yeah, I guess. I mean, Leland is obviously the main guy is no offense, Leland, but Mike, it's his show. He's the Johnny Carson, and but Leland's no Ed McMahon. He's more grounded. He's not.
I
crazy.
wanted Leland up on the camera. He's just refusing to come here. Maybe he's under contract. I'm not sure exactly how it works. I know Rob's had him up on his great program before, and I just don't get why. There's a fear variable about appearing on the Ghost. And full credit to Bobby Gass, he ain't afraid of nothing. Okay, he goes, I don't give a shit. Rachel loves that Trump bastard. I'm coming out anyway.
That's when you're an old man, you get away with murder. You really do, right?
Okay, that's the kind of guy we like on this program. I bedazzled a cane once. Does that count? It does count, Beetle Babe. Bedazzling, whatever you want, it can do. Even if it's one of them rhinestone stickers, Rob, you got one of them where you go and it sticks a rhinestone on anything. I've seen a commercial like what's called an infomercial on them, and it just goes, and they just lay all sorts of sparkles everywhere.
No, the only infomercial product I ever bought was the spray-on hair, Rachel.
All right, here we go. What do you think about this?
Yeah, I love that commercial. It looked good. Never mind. I bet you a lot of guys tried it.
Okay, I like that, Bobby. I like the one that the Canadian one we got with Rocker Richard. I left a little gray because the wife likes it. Go ahead, Maz. What do you think about this? Are you challenged?
Mike and Leland don't have the potential to break out in intense sarcasm like Rob and I do.
Oh, shut the fuck up, Mazzy.
You fucking cunt nose. They don't have that. They won't cross the line where Rob and I will.
You'll only go so far, Maz. Wax, on the other hand, there ain't no filter, and
I'm a more sedate version. Yeah,
Hey, Rachel.
I'm forgiving too, not
San
like
Francisco.
Oh, yeah, Rob. Yeah, what's happening, man?
San Francisco sucks, Rachel.
Okay.
Turn Wax's volume up on his voice if you could, Rach.
Okay, let's give him full volume. Here we go.
I can't barely hear the guy, even though I got my earphone.
Doing now, Rob. I can't hear you, Rob.
Turn him up. I can't hear a goddamn word.
Okay, I want to recommend.
Rachel, can I apply for the job to be the Bobby Gass translator for the stream?
Holy smoke. Well, Bobby speaks a fluent Kanakyan.
No, hold on.
Yeah.
You just say something and let me translate it for Bobby.
Okay, well, Bobby, you say it, and then Rob.
No. I'm translating for other people so Bobby can understand.
Oh, okay. I've got to go. Okay, here we go. Boy, the Canadian.
Wait a minute, I'll do it. You interpret this, Waxy.
No, I'm doing it. Bobby, I think you're doing it wrong for Rob. Rob's saying this. Here's what he's saying. Rob will interpret it in such a way that you will be able to comprehend. Here we go. The Canadian soccer team is doing very well. They won 6-0 over the great nation of Qatar.
The Canadian soccer team won.
There you go, Bobby.
I got that for you, Waxy. Peter Piper picked a peck of peppers. How many peppers did Peter Piper pick?
Qatar would have won if they hadn't given away that new Air Force One.
Apparently, Bobby Gass needs peppers.
That is a hurtful comment. I'm so sorry.
Peppers on Italian sandwiches, sweet peppers on veal, yum, yum, yum.
Okay, this is kind of interesting. Maybe this is accounting why Mazzy is gaining ground, because Mazzy is so well-rounded with his video content, he'll talk about anything. But Michael is falling into it, and we've seen this happen to so many that are big names in the vinyl community. All 45 does these days is promote whatever the latest Chatty Cakes release is, or his shop, of course, which he used to slaughter Espo about back in the day because he's become like a mini Espo in Deutschland.
Mike from the In Group, I mean, his whole thing, he's got a store and he promoted it. That's his thing. That's what he does, which is great. And he's veered out. I mean, I did the first collaboration Mike Ingroove ever did. We did a thing about record stores back then and versus now. That was a great conversation. Michael 45 wasn't a retailer on any level in the beginning. He became one and became the distributor of Chad's stuff. Nothing wrong with that, but he did shift his gears around the time of MoFi, when he was promoting MoFi and said how great every MoFi was until he hated them. And that's fair. You could, but you know, they're the same records. If they lied thing, okay, I understand that. But he's got a store now, so that's his job to do that. So I will defend anyone. If you got a store, use YouTube to promote it. But you are right. He's basically just showing things that he's selling now. But that's just that's his shift. And if you know that going in, I don't think there's any problem with it.
Whoa.
There's a
So there's
lot of
a
boats
big-
out in the lake today. It's a nice day. There's a lot of boats out on the lake.
Okay, hold on, Bobby. You're starting to drift. Comes with age, no problem. But here's the thing, Maz. So with this whole situation with 45, is it a cautionary tale for you that you could possibly fall down that same rabbit hole where you start getting so many freebies? It's like everybody goes, oh, you're just a Beetle channel, Beetle.
You know, the thing is with the freebie thing, I would say less than 10% of my video content are records I get free. The rest is from my own collection.
Well, how
Okay.
many records do you get a year for free?
How many records?
Yeah, in a year.
I don't know. I get maybe 5 to 10 a month.
That's a lot of content, Norman.
Yeah.
That's going to
But
be
I don't. But to be honest with you, I don't show everything I get free. I pick the ones I
Well,
want to show.
you-
Well, they
Okay,
send
no,
it to you
hold
because they want you to sort of review them live
Yeah.
on your channel because you got so many subs.
Yeah, it's kind of like
Bobby-
literally when you sent it to the writer or the
Rob, I'm
writers,
so
Rolling
sorry.
Stone or
trying to get
Q
your
or Melody Maker, every fucking record reviewer never bought a record. They got them free. Well, I wouldn't say never.
Continual Codgers, I'm trying to get Rob involved. Mazzy, I don't trust that you're what's called objective enough to look at your own channel. You're doing so well. You're within a hair's breadth of catching 45, and we're going to have a vital committee. Please tune in a very short time. We're going to have an absolute party on this channel where we celebrate Mazzy become number one. And that is a lot, David. That's probably, some would say, too many free
Well, that's
records.
an average. You asked me an average. I mean,
Some say too
sometimes I'll get 1 a month. Sometimes I'll
Rob-
get 10 a month.
Well,
Mazzy.
you know, that's good for you. You know what I'm saying,
Going
man?
down the 45 rabbit hole.
Well,
And
you
I
know
get-
what? They might be sending them
This is
because
what
you're
45
you're not going to really track.
free for the audience.
Well,
Hold on, what's
How many
this?
of you ever got up there and said,
Mazzy has hijacked this stream. Mazzy,
Or
it's
whack.
time you come to terms
Bobby,
with.
"Relax"?
there's been times when my favorite version is not the record they sent me. Like for instance, that Beach Boys
Or you
DSS.
get pissed off at them and tell them so.
No, I mean
on
I
screen.
say what it is. Like I like the stereo better than mono, and I
You
said
probably do it
the DS
very nice.
If Mazzy were to say such a thing, Bobby, that would cut Mazzy off from all the profits. He
You
would
know,
not be able to get those free records
Man
because
Up
He's
Time,
got enough records. I see
Reviewer.
he's got
Man Up
enough
Time,
records. for
I
Christ's sake.
I would like to get on a payroll of a label, but then I'd have to tell you, and I would tell you if I was on a payroll. If anybody, no one's ever sent me money. I wish I could get.
What do you mean? You told me one time you get about $800 a month from YouTube.
No, I get
okay.
money from monetization.
Yeah,
I've never
exactly.
had like a record company or a product company send me money to show their products ever. But you know, I get about. I'll be honest with you. I get anywhere from $1,200 to $1,800 a month from YouTube for advertising.
Oh, you've gone up in the world then, because I asked you that a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Go ahead, speak, Waxy.
So it pays for the records plus and my health insurance, which is not very
Well,
much anymore.
cool.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we need people taking the visit, the Royal Plunge. In 10 minutes time, we're going to be drawn, and we need a lot more participation. We need subscribers for Spy on the Moon. We got the link at the top of today's stream. I don't know how many we got watching,
Okay,
but we can send some of you over. Okay.
I know how to get Wax up here. Wax, why don't you show a jazz record?
We've got people that a few people have sent
Come on, show a jazz record.
forward. He's done it.
Aye, Beatles. Aye.
But we need people to go in there. That
Head over to your Instagram, head over to First Boy on the Moon, and get involved. And
You're a card wax. You really are, Ray. You're funny. I like your humor.
it is really difficult. Get away. It must be like this. So let's get some subscribers in there. Let's get some followers. First Boy on the Moon. We're championing the man here. Rob, you're good at this sort of thing. Can you rally the troops and really get in and use some of that plucky can-do California verve that we've all come to love and appreciate? Listen to Rob, you sons of bitches.
All right. Listen, all you hairy what are they, Rachel?
Harry Nathaniels,
No, Neanderthals.
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 Yes,
Get your hands out of your pants.
yes,
Pull up your keyboard. Turn off the porn.
yes.
And go sub to the Last Boy on the Moon.
Yes.
And if Rachel and Sue ran a good channel, they would put a link in the chat for you to click.
It's there at the very top, pinned to the top of today's show, Rob.
Pinned comment.
Okay. I'm not going anywhere near Instagram. Is there no other way? There is another way. Go on YouTube and subscribe to First Boy on the Moon there, Reggie, and you get a chance to win the album. And I'll mail it to you, you son of a gun. Holy smoke. Massey, have you ever had trouble promoting an artist on your program? The album is
Okay,
fantastic.
okay, this is what we're going to hear. Go to this link.
What are we talking about now?
Right.
We're trying to get kids involved in the contest. We're trying to get them.
Oh,
I've been so well. Pick a number, Kirk. You get a
Okay.
chance to win a record.
Go to this link. That's the latest video.
Here's the latest video. Drop a link in it right now. Head
Subscribe.
over there. Get the hell out of here. Go there. Come back. Do due diligence. You got a chance to win a freaking album.
Put in a number.
Put in a number. It's easy. I subbed on YouTube. Well, you got to put a number between 1 and 1,000. Help us out here, and then you get entered in to win the record. Holy smokes! Closest to the actual number, as picked by First Boy on the Moon, gets a chance to win it. You know, they could put a man on the moon, right, Maz? And it's this difficult. I can't believe it.
You made it too complicated.
Come on, everybody. Let's dance again like we did last summer. Holy smokes.
I'm not on the moon, I'll show you. I'm on Mars.
Thank you, Eric. Put a number in. Pick a number between 1 and 1,000. You drop it there. Don't tell me. Put it on the First Boy on the Moon page. It doesn't count here, Herc. Go to the First Boy link. Drop the number in there. Holy smokes. Which is true number the free recommends against about that's an absolutely powerful comment.
what is this?
See, what are we looking at here?
Is that an award? What is this?
Hold on. What is this, Bobby?
These are tickets to Mars.
Okay.
Are you going?
Psychologist, buddy. No, actually, these are tickets. My dad on top, then my mom, then me, then my two brothers.
Okay.
And here's a booklet.
You
Are they
start-
sending your ashes or what?
No, well, no, their names go on a plaque or something, and they got all the pictures of how all the stats and all of that kind of
Wait. You're supposly going to Mars, like you
Well,
signed up?
my name, the family's name, tickets.
That
right?
sounds
I don't
like
know what you had
something-
to pay, right?
That sounds like someone who lives in a big renovated house in Washington would sell people.
It was NASA's way of making some money. That's all it was, right?
Yeah, I bet it was.
This guy's a psychologist in Calgary. His
Do
wife.
you also have a star named after you?
I hadn't seen him in 50 years, and all of a sudden he shows up because he was, his parents were killed in a train crash, and he lived with his grandparents, and his old grandparents passed away.
Bobby, we got trouble. It's going to Rob right now.
Rachel, I took 3 seconds out of my marathon masturbation session. Like this brilliant comment.
Oh dear. Okay, there's the comment. Holy smokes.
You know,
That's
I want to
really
suggest
great,
two.
Robert.
Okay, I want to suggest two vinyl community videos to watch. David?
Video recommendations.
David Atkinson just posted a video. I can't remember if it was today or last night. Of they did a record show tour. Rob Walker's in the back seat where he belongs, in a child booster is in it, and there's 4 of them that went to not Leeds. I forgot where they went. All those cities up there, the same. But it was nice. It was well shot, well That first, no offense, David, that first record store you went is shite. Big but crappy records. But it was great seeing the other record thing. And Rob Walker was himself. And the new Vinyl Richie video where he dances to a bunch of records is fantastic. If you want to hear some new kind of punky type music, and
He's doing a lot of videos lately.
He does.
Richie?
He does. Watch the Vinyl Richie. It's about 15 minutes of him dancing and showing records and actually playing sound clips. It's great.
Wow. Rachel,
Yeah, Rob.
I know what not to watch today.
Oh, yeah. Don't be an asshole, Rob.
He ain't a fan of yours either.
Whoa. Who's not a fan of Rob's?
Well, Vinyl Richie.
Lionel Richie is not a fan of Rob?
Oh, great. Rachel,
Well, Rob knows that. You know that. You know, everybody
I
that
can
knows the
sleep tonight.
situation there knows that, right?
Simon, you got a chance to win a free album. You pick a number between 1 and 1,000. And if you're in the UK or Europe or wherever, I don't care. We're paying for the shipping, the handling, the whole bit. You don't pay anything. It's just a free freaking record coming to your door if you're lucky enough to win. It's an incredible album. All right. I just can't believe that, Mass, that the children are reticent. Perhaps they're fearful. Okay, what do you think about this, Mass?
I have no idea what that is. What does that mean? Fake live markers?
So you put a video and you go live on it, but it's not live, it's canned.
Wait. What is
I gotta
live?
ask you guys.
What is canned?
So you do an interview, you do a show, whatever the hell you're doing,
Right.
and you just put a live marker on it. Doesn't mean it's actually live.
Well, by the time you're watching it, it's recorded anyway, unless it's a live stream. I don't understand the problem with that. Maybe I'm not understanding the question. I don't know what
Go
that
over
is.
to First Boy on the Moon. You got the link. Head over there. Put your name in. You get a chance to win the album. Pick that number. Throw that number in
In the comments.
over in the comments on his video. Not here. We don't want it here. Don't need it here. We need it over there.
I got a question for you guys.
First Boy on the Moon. Go ahead, Bobby.
I'm an old guy and don't know all the new thises and that's and all of that. And I was at the coffee shop this morning outside drinking my coffee, and a guy walked by me. He said hi, and he went something like this with his hand. What does that mean?
Okay, Rob, show the gesture for Rob. We're going to show it again. Rob, look out. This is going to be for you. Here we go, Bobby. Show the gesture.
In a circle, and he went something. He waved his hand like that. What does that
Rob, he was
mean?
gestured. Rob, he was gestured at. There was a hidden meaning in it. Tell us what it means.
That's like the Proud Boys symbol, isn't it?
Proud Boy. Bobby's a proud boy.
It's a white supremacist thing.
You're a white supremacist, Bobby.
It's a white supremacist
It
signal.
means that you're not friendly to our colored friends.
No, I asked somebody at the coffee shop, and they told me it meant lay back.
Rachel, we have Fat Dobbs is here to be racist.
Okay, we got a lot of trouble right here.
Yeah,
Van
Fat
Buren
Dobbs.
Boys.
You know, I see him on a lot of streams, and I've never heard him talk any kind of racist shit other than what you told me about him and the Jewish stuff and all that. Personally, I think you said that it can be that's the only reason is because he's a racist talking like that, and I know of a better reason, and that is just to piss you off.
No,
Right now, he could have been doing
hold
that
on.
to me.
Bobby, there's tons of stuff you could say to me to piss me off. That is not racist.
Yes.
The fact that he chooses racist shit to do it.
No, but that's what I mean. You know, he could not be a
Bobby,
you cannot be a racist and
Bobby,
still call a guy a nigger. or a-
Bobby, calm down, Bobby.
Wow.
I have not lived my life really people being racist to me because I'm Jewish, but he's the rare exception that of someone who's been racist to me because I'm Jewish. And that is the truth, Bobby. I'm sorry to inform you. Being a little bit racist.
Don't ever be sorry. You don't have to apologize to me ever.
I'm sorry to tell
Who are
you,
you, Bobby? Who are you guys referring to? I missed it.
Fat Dobbs.
Wow.
Fat Dobbs made a fake account.
Oh yeah.
And
He's right,
Bobby
Bobby. Rob is right this time about that fucker.
You think
He's
so?
racist.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's been wrong about other
He's
people.
always
You know
been-
what? You
He's
can die
wrong
on that
about
hill.
other people.
You can
He's
die
right
on that.
about that
Maybe
fucker.
maybe you and 2 other people can die on the hill that he's not racist.
Well,
That's
I know the guy's a fisherman, and that's always a plus for me when a guy's
Well,
a fisherman.
maybe he should fall overboard once in a while.
You know, you never know anybody till you live with them anyhow, you know, so.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, reach that magical hour. We're a little
Okay.
past it,
I'm
9:01.
giving everybody just a couple more minutes.
Okay, we're
Well,
giving
he's on Patrick's streams every time Patrick has an auction. He's always on there, and he's always a gentleman. So that's once a week. He's
Well,
on, you know, I see him.
Maybe you
He's
can
always
change
a
your YouTube name from Bobby Gas to Fat Dobbs Apologist.
gentleman. No, I'm just saying there's other things out there, other ways out there, right?
We need David to come.
He's not a good. You know what, Bobby? It's good that you see the good in him. He's not a good dude. He's a horrible person.
Well, like I said, you never know anybody till you live with them, Wax.
I'm not living with him, and I don't think you would live with him.
Well, I ain't living with him either. I like being alone, man. I'm a lone wolf, always have been, man. I mean, I was shacked up a couple of times. I
Listen,
didn't like it.
Bobby, I can fuck with people in a humorous way and make a joke about it.
Yeah.
His default is to be homophobic and racist to people when he doesn't like them.
Homophobic too?
That is his true default. So what are you supposed to make?
Well,
He does not-
I never seen that either, right?
Well, there's tons of proof of on live streams that he's
Well,
done.
okay, I believe you. I believe you. You know, I mean, everybody's got opinions and all of that, but like I said, you never know anybody till you live with them, and I ain't living with them or anybody else for that matter.
Attaboy, Bobby. Ladies and gentlemen, we're rounding out the final. This is your last chance. It's the last call. Smoke them if you got them. So what it is, you go over to First Boy on the Moon, his latest video. We got the link for you. Head over there on YouTube, and also you got 2 chances when you sub them up on Instagram. You got a chance to win this album. We're paying for the shipping, the mailing, the packaging. You pick a number between 1 and 1,000. Closest number wins. We've already got the number picked out. We're ready to roll on this thing. About 5 more minutes, then we're going to call it. All right, kids?
And we'd like David to come back.
And David, if you're out watching, come on up. We're going to close out with you here. Holy smoke. The excitement of it all. Massey, have you ever done anything this adventurous, this bold?
About giving away a record?
Well, yeah, just like anything with the kids, you know, with the audience. Like, they're reticent. They aren't supporting as much as we'd like to see them.
Well, sometimes, and I found with my contest, for my members, it was too confusing. I think you got to make it, you got to simplify it.
Yeah.
Hey, look, another supporter of Arnie's branching out. He feels like he can't make a dent with his normal stupidity.
Okay.
He's being supportive of racists. Thanks, Arnie, for showing your true colors.
Arnie, you do better. You're a first responder. Ladies and gentlemen, the man of the hour, David Pedroja, a.k.a. First Boy on the Moon. We're so glad to hear you're going to put you in the middle. And, okay, so earlier in the program, David, you provided us with a number between 1 and 1,000. We are now going to take a look at things, and whoever's closest that, and if you're in England, I'm the one. I'll pay for all the shipping, handling. It's all. We're happy to do
We
it.
do have a winner.
We do have a winner. Do we have a number?
We have a number that's closest to the
We do
number.
have a number. You're on it, Sue.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Right on.
did some people get double entries?
Uh,
Did we see any double entries that sub to David both on Instagram and on the YouTube?
hang on,
Holy smokes.
just a second.
Okay, the producer is just doing the hard work on it. Ladies and gentlemen, the third outing by First Boy on the Moon. Absolutely amazing album. It's called Demons. And best of luck to everybody. And again, I'll pay for all the shipping and handling. Just contact me. We'll give you my email. And then we'll get it out to you. Okay, go ahead, Steve.
Okay, I'm just going to give this to you to put in the private chat so David can read it.
Okay, it's going to go into the private chat so that, David, you can read it aloud. Now, do we want to reveal the number first?
Just tell David that, just put it in the private chat.
Okay, hold on. Okay, we do have a
You
name.
can read it out.
Oh, wow. Okay, hold on. Okay.
I read it, right?
Yeah, you're going to read it,
Okay.
David.
Okay.
Wow. We do have a winner.
We got a winner.
Okay.
Hold on,
Here,
everybody.
take this, Sue.
Okay.
Now, and can you hold that up to me because I want to see how close he was. Okay. All right. Okay, there's the thing. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the number is chosen by First Boy on the Moon. David, you want to tell them the number that you selected? Do you recall what it was?
The lucky, yeah, I remember. Do you want me to read off the winner now?
No, first of all, read the number that
You picked.
That I picked.
yeah,
The number I picked 2 hours ago was 670.
670 is the number picked by First Boy on the Moon. And David, it would be your honor to read out the winner who came and the number that they came up with.
Okay, this person picked the number 650, and it is the AV Room Chris.
AV from Chris, we do have a winner.
Rachel.
Hold on, we've got all the controversy could be happening. This is unexpected, Rob.
What? I guess that guy's future's looking up. He's been on a streak of bad luck.
What's that? Holy smoke.
What kind of bad luck are we talking about?
His things has turned. His luck has changed, Rachel.
All right, there it is. So we're going to get that. Chris, get a hold of me, and here's my email, or Sue will drop my email for you.
Hey, Rachel, hold on.
No.
Was the choice to pick numbers like from 1 to a billion?
1 to 1,000.
To 1,000.
Pay
Holy.
attention. You know, you don't pay attention to others, Rob. That's your problem.
I asked a question, Mazzy, because 90% of the time, all of you people say nothing that interests me, so I don't pay
Full
attention.
number. Hey, I want to say thank you to everyone who played, and I really appreciate the subs, and welcome to my channel, and thanks to Rachel and Sue and the vinyl community. I love you guys. It really means a lot, and I'm thinking about all of you guys when I'm writing songs. I really am. So thank you very much.
Thank
And
you.
we'll see you.
Thank you, David, man. We love you. First Boy on the Moon, and you know, all promoting and hyperbole aside, it is a fantastic album. I encourage everybody to buy it. If you didn't win a copy here, I encourage you to go and buy a copy and support independent artists, and especially this album. You won't be disappointed. It's just a rocker, one after the other every song.
David, just double check that he's subscribed. AV Room.
Oh, and just make sure that AV Room Chris is amongst your subscribers, because that's part of.
Yeah.
Rob,
Yeah.
can you
He is.
can you reach out to your young friend protege Fluffy and find out what he's so pissed off about?
Okay.
Hey. Oh, hold on, Rachel.
Okay, Rob, what's going on, buddy?
Why is he so old and decrepit? Can you highlight the last comment that was made?
Okay. Okay, Rachel, why can't I ever win?
Hey, no, okay, hold on.
Because you're a loser.
Mazzy, Fluffy's here. You can speak to him directly.
Well, no, he's your protege. You're the guy who trained him.
I didn't train
Wow.
You
anybody.
drive him around. You buy him jazz
listen.
records.
The only person I'm close to trying to train is you, and it's a fruitless enterprise.
Sorry, Fluffy. I don't know why. It just happens.
Fluffy, you don't
I
win
didn't-
because it's your poor attitude.
You didn't enter.
Fluffy, you had to enter. You had to subscribe to First Boy on the Moon. It was very simple. We laid it out for you. Holy
Yeah,
smokes.
you can't follow the rules,
Wait,
Fluffy.
wait. Did Fluffy not even enter?
No, he's not subscribed to
Well,
First
how
Boy.
do you, Fluffy? Okay, no offense, Fluffy.
Hello.
But how do you expect to win if you don't enter? I mean, that's crazy.
Yeah, 1 + 1. Come on.
You have to get in there. It's very simple to do. And Roberto Carlos asked the question so many have asked, waxed adopted Fluffy?
Yeah.
I adopted
Roberto.
someone. Hey,
Oh,
Fluffy is a grown. Well, he's not grown, but he's an adult and do things all he wants to do.
holy smoke. What a show.
You
Davis,
need to get Beach Boy
for,
Man on.
the album and for the opportunity. Ladies and gentlemen, here in a short, very short order, we're going to have yet another contest coming up, and this time you have a chance to win Project Gemini's latest album. So let's see the response there as well. and that is sponsored in part by First Boy and the Moon. So we're going to make that happen as well.
Hi, everybody. I love
First
you.
Boy and the Moon, we love you, David. Thank you so much. First Boy and the
Okay.
Moon, get the new album, Demons, kids. Do yourselves a favor and get some good music. Fluffy should be sent one anyway. Thank you, Rishi. Holy smokes.
Maybe Wax will buy him one.
I was never told about how to enter
It's all these entitled people.
Holy smokes. You
You
know,
gotta
they,
watch the show.
yeah, it helps to watch a show a little bit, Fluffy. Holy smokes. The stuff I have to work with. Listen, Hassenstein, if that's who you really are.
You know, everything is rigged these days. Everything is rigged. Everyone, nefariously does something.
Yeah, holy smoke. The only one innocent is Bobby Gass, who we all dearly love. Massey, what do you got planned later today?
What's Father's Day? I'm all alone. I have to finish.
Yeah, has young Joseph phoned you yet? Young people get wrapped
Not
up
yet.
in.
I mean, he's probably still asleep. He's an artist type. He sleeps
I
in.
know, and they're also young people. They don't always, they go, "Oh, I forgot, Dad."
I'm going to see him briefly tomorrow. He's taking the train up from Portland. He's going to the ferry over to Michelle's. He's hanging out. It's shearing week, which means the alpacas are being sheared, and he kind of helps out on the place.
Does that mean that Fred Dobbs's back is going to be shaved, Rachel?
So, he hasn't called me yet. He'll call. He calls, but it's too early. I'm going to finish up this flattening machine. I've been playing with it. It's really interesting.
Okay, Chris, just email me at this address, Chris Shaw. That's my email. You get a hold of me there, and we'll work it out, and we'll get that sent out to you ASAP. It's a great record. You won't be.
This sounds like something it was fixed. If you're shipping it within Canada, you're not even shipping it to America.
I don't know where he is. I don't know where Chris is. Chris,
Wasn't
where are you?
CA a Canadian thing? No, am I wrong?
Well, hold on. What's going on?
What CA? What do you mean CA?
No, that's me. I'm Canadian. That's my email. I don't know
Oh,
where.
that's yours. Never mind. I
Chris,
apologize.
where are you at in this big world? Just tell me your.
I know where he is.
Where
Oh,
is
you-
he? What state? Just say what state.
Your favorite state, Mazzy?
California?
No, Texas.
The only way that would have been funnier, Rob, if it turned out to be living in Florida. By the way, speaking of Florida, hold on, I got to do a shout out.
There's people I like in Florida and in Texas.
I know that, but I have to do, your Florida joke. You love your Florida joke. Now here
Florida
we
is a joke, and no offense to Floridians.
Attaboy.
Florida man.
Settle down. Settle down.
Scotty Scheffler is from Texas.
Okay, the two of you idiots, I'm going to coconut your heads. Now listen to this. Our dear friend DJ Vinyl Vertigo, he's got a lot going on in his life right now. He says, Rach, he reached out to me. He said, Rach, I'll private message you. And so Scotty, we're thinking, we do know that Scott's had some health issues lately, and so we're definitely, positive thoughts, prayers for those.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is he back in the hospital?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know anything.
Sorry, Scotty. I hope you're watching. Yeah. Our good vibes sending to you. Good vibes.
Yeah, he just said he's got a lot going on. Sorry, I haven't been around, Rach. I'll private message you, and so I don't know what it is, but I do know that he recently had some health setbacks, a number of them, and so
he's one of the good guys. He's one of the good guys.
He's one of the good guys. You're absolutely right. This is a great comment, great question, Rachel. I would love nothing better than to attempt a trip out to Kansas. Now, here's why. I just learned that Salina, Kansas is only a half hour away from where my great-great-great-grandparents were in that great state of Kansas. And they were out in Republic County there. And she's buried just like 30 minutes away. So it would be amazing to go to, a fun-filled music event and then just take a quick drive up the highway there. And because she's buried right by a crossroads, kind of wild, seemingly out in the middle of nowhere. Ladies and gentlemen, one of our best, one of our brightest, Concert Buddy. Where the hell you been, man? We haven't seen you in a while, Chance. Please donate to the United Jimmy Barnes Pizza
That's
Foundation.
concert buttocks.
Concert
How you
buttocks.
doing, buddy?
Hold on, that's not concert, buddy. Rob, I'm sorry. It looks like we got a problem right here. It's concert buttocks.
You know who loves to do shit like this?
Is this Dobbs?
No, it's the Omaha nut job.
William?
Yeah.
William! Damn you, William, you son of a gun. What the hell? I am so sorry that happened.
Hmm.
Okay, what's going on here? Joel is saying, is anyone else sick of their actual record collection?
Okay,
Like Vinyl Dale, what's going on here, Bass?
I did watch that video.
What happened?
Vinyl Dale likes to do these kind of I'm sick and tired, woe is me type things, but it was a good video. I'm not going to criticize the content. You know, he's talking about he's bored with records. He hasn't played a record in 6 months, except, you know, all that.
You know what? Maybe he should change the name of his channel to Vinyl Dale's Pity Party.
Yeah. So anyway, I mean, then he should do what the good people here do. Get on
Sorry,
YouTube. Get on YouTube. Auction off your collection to the UK audiences.
Okay, what's going on? You mean
as bullshit as Rob Walker hates online selling there?
Oh,
you know,
no.
you're going to sell to friends in the VC. So
And you know what? He can deliver them to all the winners.
well, it's
Tammy, I'm so
England's not-
sorry. I
England
thought
isn't as big as here, but it's a ways to drive around. And
I got too excited by the familiar Concert Buddy logo. I haven't seen him for a while, and I got all excited. So my old friend
You
Chancell's
are
come
5
back.
feet away from your screen there.
It could be the very jelly-filled Dave the Pull-Down artist.
We haven't seen Dave. Dave, are you out there, buddy? We haven't seen you lately.
Oh.
Hope you're okay.
don't call him here.
Well, hold on. That's what's going on. This
Yes,
is not
he's a fucking cunt.
What?
Dave is very fond of the Jimmy Barnes.
Okay, listen, both you guys. I don't know where it came, why you've decided to pick fights with some of our great viewers.
Rachel, you used to be into the finding your roots and the DNA thing.
The genealogy, Rob,
And
you're
do you
right.
think if Dave sent out a blood sample, they would come back and say, first of all, your blood type's ragu.
Ragu. Holy smokes. Absolutely crazy.
You know,
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Rob and PB Thal do a lot of great auctions. I do occasional some. Yeah, this whole bullshit. I mean, it hasn't been coming up lately. I mean, Rob Walker was the pissy guy that was pissing on people selling their records for YouTube. It's great when you have viewers and people we know buying records and selling records to each other. It's a lot better than some random Discogs fuck. You know, and Rob does a service. And so if Simon is bored with his records and he wants to get rid of them, they take up too much cube space, he should sell them. And that's a good way of selling them because he'll get more there than he would trading
Yeah,
them
but
in.
hold on, guys. We're hearing stories that Simon is actually sick of his record collection. Like that seems like strong language. Mazzy, are you anywhere near sick of your record collection?
You know what, Rachel? I really wish that Simon was sick of YouTube and just get off of it.
You don't want
Listen, guys, I'm going to take off. I'm going to go eat lunch.
Okay, Bobby, have you ever gotten sick of your record collection?
No.
You know what you could do? Okay, you could, okay, don't do an auction. You could show, let's say 10 records each time or 20, whatever, and say, I want $10 for this. I want, don't auction.
Together.
Wait, don't auction. Just say this one 15 pounds. This one 20 quid. This one 10 quid. And whoever's first, just sell it to them. Don't
Hey,
auction.
Rachel, can I do my impression of what a Vinyl Dale auction might be like?
I'd like to say,
Mazzy, tune in.
Don't
We're
be a
gonna
fucking cunt.
play the
Come on.
wall. Let's see how it would go. Here we go, the auction.
Hey, everyone, this is for auction.
Okay.
come on.
Holy, so
Rob,
Rob,
don't be a fucking cunt.
You're
Okay.
right.
Don't mock other people on YouTube.
the whole thing sounds like clickbait. Let's be honest about this.
Sure, but he seemed sincere. The one thing I will agree, he says something in the video, and I watched the whole video, Simon.
Simon, come on up.
he said he doesn't understand people who buy storage lockers to store their fucking collection. I totally agree, unless you're a dealer and it's your back stock and you're selling. That's fair. But if you're just storing your fucking stuff in a storage locker,
Oh, wait, Rachel. To be clear,
I was talking. Why don't
yeah,
let me
but
finish my
you
second?
really were saying nothing, Mazzy.
Fuck you,
Can I
you
be clear? Can I be clear, Rachel? Because I'm having difficulty understanding. If Simon is sick of his record collection,
Yes.
does that mean he really is like me and has developed a hatred to the Hollies?
Holy smokes. Well, if he's got Hollies in that collection, they could be part of the hatred.
Yes.
I'm looking at my own record collection right now, and I'm feeling rather nauseous. I have to say, my own fault for putting Gary Glitter LPs in my line of sight with Rock and Roll Volume 1 and 2. Fantastic.
Now, if you're buying old records, you could be nauseous from the mold and mildew from them. That's a real thing.
Hmm.
Okay, what's going on? Simon, get the hell up here. I want to know what the hell's going on with you, your record collecting.
That's very nice of you. If you want to give them away. Now, since you're a post person or a postman, can you deliver them for free?
I made that joke already today.
I'm not even it's not a shut, Rob.
I
Nobody
did
wants
that
to hear
10
anything
minutes
you say
ago,
today.
Mazzy. I said if he did an auction, he could deliver them himself.
Well, yeah, but that was a different. That was a different.
So this is crazy. So we've actually got a vinyl committee member, much loved, my pal Simon, who's become physically, violently ill just by the thought of his own record collection. I have never heard of this phenomena, but obviously with my own sizable collection, there could be a sickness that could be awaiting in my future. I fear it.
Well, then
I fear it.
then he should get rid of his records and stream or play CDs or something.
He says that he's not going to sell them, but he's thinking of a lot of VCLT and stuff. Simon, how did it start? What were the warning signs?
Wait,
I need to know the warning signs.
let me get this straight. The last time around in your series of videos that you were kind of complaining about, I guess you were talking about hard times now, the world's expensive place. So sell the records or people will buy them. You don't have to overcharge them, but you can at least get some money back to pay for those things, to fill your tank of petrol up. It's hard these days to fill a tank.
How does Mazzy sound so British sometimes?
Holy smokes.
We can't even get petrol in the States.
Wow. Okay, Jamie likes you, Fluffy. Jamie is equal. Jamie loves everybody. Okay, one thing I know about Jamie is he loves people. He's a people guy. Okay, and
I know some people that Jimmy's not a big fan of.
Okay, I can't even think of one. I can't deliver for free, but I can get a load of free stamps every Christmas. Okay,
There you go.
Worker. So Simon, what were the first early signs that you knew you were getting ill towards your records?
Are you itching? Do you have to scratch a lot?
Rachel, maybe his height got stunted.
See, we're trying to get people to watch that video, Dale. So we're just really kind of.
This is an intense epic. I've never heard of this.
Giving you a shout out here.
I'm not part of the we, Mazzy's talking.
Okay, Rob.
I want to give the Brits a shout out. David Atkinson.
Simon. We love.
Now, Vinyl Richie is not a Brit, but his latest video is excellent. The last video I like from Aaron, the metal theologian, except for his dumping on Bruce Springsteen.
English, Mass.
Hey, Rachel, I'm going to take off.
Okay.
Rob, in the stream.
Rob, this is fantastic. We're going to end it pretty quick. 5 minutes. Rachel, I'm just back from the bathroom. I've been chucking up my guts. I glimpsed some Todd Rundgren vinyl that I somehow had acquired. Todd Rundgren putting him over the edge. Some people are just absolutely sickened by their own record collections. Rob, do you have any in your own collection that could possibly cause symptoms of sickness?
No, I do not.
Rachel, there's always, we know no matter how much the vinyl community changes or grows, and it does grow, there's more people doing it now than before I did it. Even when I started, even going back 15, 20 years, the first people before my time. And every year there's things about people getting tired of this. That's the common denominator. The other thing, yes, I did know that his parents were British. The other thing is Sam St. John did a video basically of, you know, it's a different world now. I'm not getting traction. There's those kind of videos that people are wondering why they're there and how they can work on their channel and stuff. And these things happen all the time.
Yeah.
It's not a new thing. And then there's a few of them, and people will respond, and that's fine. You know, people question, but there's no secret. Rob even says this: be consistent and be charismatic and show good stuff, have good stories.
Man, I would love to watch hours and hours and hours of Mazzy mansplaining to Simon.
No, but you've said this.
No, it's about the personality, the subject.
Exactly. That's half of it. That's half of it. That's half of it.
Holy so Jonathan King, he got in a little bit of trouble. He's what's known as, Massey, you're going to love this, minorly attracted individual, of course, as a card-carrying Democrat. You're going to support this. Hold on, Rachel. I'm looking at some Jonathan King albums now. Everyone's gone to the moon. And now, wishing I'd stocked up on Pepto-Bismol.
I actually have that.
don't
I
know.
actually have that Jonathan King album.
Who's Jonathan? I don't know who he is. Who is he?
He's a British singer,
He's a
popular
pedophile.
in the 60s and 70s, but he got in trouble for predilections. Let's
Him
call
and
it
Gary Glitter, not together, separately.
Yeah. differently. Okay, I love this cover. This is from Joe from Georgia. Maz, this has got to bring a tear to your eye. I love when Mazzy gets sentimental. He puts the heart in the final
I
community.
never know when Joe is being honest or being a little kind of.
Just take it on the chin, Maz. Take it on the chin.
Thank you, Joe. If you're serious, thank you, but that's fine. Yeah, either way.
Wait. I'm taking off.
Okay, well, you can't put it. So has this stream sickened you, Rob? Is this right? Because it almost seems that way.
Hold on, Rachel.
Yeah.
Actually, I have something to admit.
Okay, Rob, go ahead.
Every time I come on your stream, it
Yes,
takes a toll on me,
yes, Rob.
and I leave second.
It's not fair. It's not right.
I think actually I ran to the bathroom, did a
Yes.
massive dirty number 2, and I
Yes.
looked at the bowl, and I think I almost saw Simon's image in there.
You know, I know when I get my results in a couple of weeks, the doctor's going to look at this chart of this heart monitor and said,
Yeah,
"What were you
man.
doing Sunday morning between 7:30 and 9:30 in the morning?"
Exactly. It just went.
There's an irregular beat that looks strangely Canadian and strangely right wing.
Myself, frankly. I blame myself. I love Mazzy. Mazzy, be in good health. We love you to the moon and back, beyond the moon. And also, again, for DJ Scotty and Dr. Rick and all our friends out there and Anthony, all you guys and gals out there facing health challenges, you know, we just wish health and strength and every good thing for each and every one of you. Really do. And because music and the hobby is what combines us all and joins us all here. Rob, thanks for being part of it as always. And same with you, Maz. We're going to call it, folks. That'll do it for today. Chris, email me and get your copy of First Spy on the Mind. Massey, next video on the Can't Tell the Kids. We'll leave it with you. What are they going to see
I'm
next?
not sure yet. I'm working on a couple, so I'm not sure yet.
He's playing it closer to see. Ladies and gentlemen, Massey's almost caught up to Michael 45. So look for that in an upcoming episode. We're going to do a special live stream to celebrate. It's going to be quite the show. Okay, take care. Bye for now. Congratulations again, Chris, on winning